Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's Things Are Getting Sketchy TMNT The Last Ronin Takeover. So we got a little bit of a lineup change because of work and COVID for a couple people, unfortunately. Justin Cooper's going to be a little late, and we have Nathan, unfortunately, it looks like he will not be here tonight. He had a client come in at the last minute to do a 6-hour tattoo session. So... Woo. He is listening, but he is not here. So anyway, who we have here tonight with us? All right, here we got Mike Rooth and Jason Flowers. I'm gonna give everybody.
I'm not drunk. It's my camera. I swear.
Nice.
And Eric, you want to say hi there?
Hello.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so we actually have, and you can't see Eric, so not in the room, but I am wearing you guys' too. Yeah. Everybody, make sure you find Epic Shells podcast and listen to that.
You're wearing your beanie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes,
See the support. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, got to do it for you're here helping us. I got to make sure we promote your guys' show too.
Absolutely.
All right, I think I broke my camera. Hold on.
You think you would?
I think I broke my camera.
Oh shit,
man!
Well, we can see
Or,
you.
the camera stand. I mean, the stand for the camera. Son of a gun.
Yeah, Rob's saying Mike has to do 6 pieces now. Yeah.
Wasn't Aaron supposed to be a part of this one originally?
Aaron originally was, but he forgot that it was this week, and he had a free comic book day.
Gotcha.
I forget which store, but the store was like 3 hours away from his house.
Right.
So he wasn't going to be able to make it.
Mine was an hour and a half, and I still showed up.
You give Aaron as much shit as you can.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you guys got invited to things this year, man. I didn't get invited anywhere. I was like, what? Normally I have to tell like 5 people. Like,
Portland's in Tennessee.
But
Holy moly.
I was invited.
He's a little ways away.
1811 Comics in Williamsville, New York. Howard Cadmus, he's a good dude. He invited me up, but I couldn't get to Buffalo. He had Ken Lashley instead, so he did all right, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I guess if he's gonna swing down, he might as well swing down to Ken.
Yeah. I'm sure they were happy to have Ken. But it's weird. I miss doing Free Comic Book Day, and normally I do them every year. And last couple years, obviously not with COVID, but yeah, man, I used to do my local comic shop here in Oakville every year for the last 10 years. And I didn't get that call this year and thought, well, I'll just work on some other stuff. I'm working on a bunch of Dodge stuff. And then I wanted to do this really big piece here tonight. So I wanted to get a little bit of an early start on that anyway. So it all worked out. But I hope everyone had an awesome time at their Free Comic Book Day if they went to their local shop and supported. It's a pretty awesome day. It's weird that it's the day that they give away free comics, but it's also the day that they tend to have their best sales. I remember the local shop here, they used to just kill it on Free Comic Book Day. It was like the best day of the year for them.
Well, that's the whole point of it is, get everybody in there and then sell the free, sell them, give them the free stuff.
Yeah. So,
and plus tomorrow being Mother's Day, everybody buy comics for your mom tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Rob went to the shop. I'm not sure what shop he went to. Oh, he went at the 4 shops he went to today. Oh, so he went around to collect all the free shit. But he won tickets to Motor City Comic Con and Motor City Nightmare Horror Con.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Congrats.
Right on, man. I want to do that show so bad, Motor City. My friends all do it every year. I've never been. Simon Bisley's always there, man. I'd love to catch up with Simon again. It's been years since I've seen him. And it's just an awesome show. I always hear the most amazing things about it. It very often lines up with the East Coast show that I do every year, though, too. And it's just an easier one for me to do, the East Coast one. But, yeah. One of these days.
Did you get some duct tape for that thing?
Yeah, I was about to say. Just strap it to your cat at this point.
Or
I'm so sorry.
What we could do is you could either tape it to your head and then
GoPro.
Yeah,
and GoPro.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly. So we got Firehawk 2069. Not sure who that is. New person. Welcome. First off, but he had to work. But his little shop doesn't do anything special. But, it is a little shop, so maybe they can't. But what's your little shop, Firehawk? Maybe we can work something out for them next year.
You can't overlook the cost of free comic book day for comic shops too. A lot of people don't realize, like, they pay for those comics that you get for free. So it's not it's not just a free magical celebration day for everybody. I mean, it is, but yeah, those guys spend a lot of money on those comics, and you know, some people really abuse it too. I used to always get frustrated when I go to free comic book day, and there'd just be dudes lined up to get there and just take like 3-4 copies of everything, and you know what I mean? So a lot of places were starting to do like, you know, bring some canned goods or non-perishable kind of stuff as an exchange for free comics, and you know, just to kind of make it a little bit more easy and make some more benefit come out of it. But
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Rob said he's been requesting Mike for the last 2 years since first found us guys. I met Jason at Motor City years ago, but didn't realize it was him until 2020 when I was looking through old photos.
Right on. Cool. Yeah. Motor City.
Yeah, that's a fun show.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Joe to have me come up for Aftershock on that one. That's one show I've never been to that I've always wanted to go to. Yeah. So Joe, if you're listening, which I know you're not, I want to go to Motor City.
I was trying to get you to. I was trying to get Mike to go to Granite. Granite up in Manchester. Dude, that'd be. It's talking to one of the guys that does the booking there and all that stuff. Jason, are you going?
I keep getting asked to go, but it's just not on my cards right now, unfortunately. That could change, but you know.
Man, I'm going to tell you, it's a big thing.
As of right now, I know I've been asked by like 8 of them.
Yeah.
But no one's offered a free table or a hotel, so asking me to come is a little harder than.
It's a big game changer. Yeah, I mean,
giving me a spot, you know.
It's a different conversation when even if they comp a table, you know, it at least starts the conversation. But you know, it's tough.
Yeah, Heroes. Yeah, Firehawk was saying Heroes. Yeah, Heroes is a great show.
Oh yeah, man, I love Heroes. I miss that show so bad, man. Love that.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, I think I have a manageable camera that I can.
Did you duct tape it?
Okay. I don't think it can be very visible though, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll make it work. No, you're good. Like when you're in full screen, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a little far away, but by the time you get some ink on there and color, yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, look at that. Mike's piece is looking sick.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's not bad.
Oh, you can see my whole dirty table. Still exposed.
Oh, the dirty table that's where all the souls were.
Both of them are just as bad, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, this table's a beast. This table belonged to an artist of some renown, apparently in this town, like a long, long time ago. And he must have been a gigantic man because this desk is huge, and the frame it was custom built, and it's gigantic. I used to have it in the classroom that I taught at when I was teaching art for years, and they decided to get a bunch of new stuff for that art school. And when they were getting rid of the old stuff, they had an auction, and so Erica won the auction for this table and brought it home for Christmas. And there's a plaque somewhere nailed to it that she got made for me too. But yeah, I put a lot of time into this desk, man. I'm at the point where I might have to replace it soon, which is kind of a heartbreaker because of the long axle pin in it has broken, and I now have the angle set by it resting on a bookshelf and some books on one side instead of properly being, you know, just tightened and angled. But so I might have to get it repaired or you know, get a new one. But I hate to part with it. So,
well, Rob's asking if it's haunted.
What's that?
Rob's asking if it's haunted.
It probably is haunted. Yeah, I would not doubt it if it was haunted at all. Yeah.
Only Rob would say something like that.
You know, there's a reason. There's a reason. Yeah, he should have ended it with zoinks.
The haunted desk.
Raggy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So who's all drinking tonight besides me and Stefan?
To the host, at least, yeah.
I'm gonna have something. I'm not sure what yet, but a little later.
Oh, Firehawk's waiting.
You need some WD-40 on that bad boy.
All right. I think we're good.
I want to believe you.
Right? All right.
All right, so I saw someone ask on Facebook about the one, because you posted a teaser on it. So are all your turtles like in the form of their deaths that they took in the show?
Yeah. So I thought it'd be fun to do everyone the way they died. So there's a nice little hole in Raph's throat there.
Really, thanks a lot.
Leo and Casey are like burnt to a crisp on one side, and then Splinter and Donatello have like hundreds of arrows stuck in them. Can't really tell.
I saw it on Facebook, and we'll see when he gets.
Just as bad as Ben Bishop right now.
What?
So he's just as bad as Ben Bishop, killing all the turtles.
Oh.
Ben actually commented on Instagram and said, "Oh shit."
Oh, nice. Hey, Chad, what's happening, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, not many people got to come on to this one.
Well, I guess
at least
Kelly had
the best ones are.
Yeah.
We'll drag Aaron and Kelly and Nathan through the mud. I'm pretty sure that Nathan backed out because he knew I was going to fucking hit him up on that, making me watch the Batman bullshit. Oh yeah. He was going to get dragged on that one. Man, that's 3 hours of my life I'm never going to get back.
I'm taking it.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's not all bad, but I would call it Batmeh over Batman. I
love it.
That's about as good as it's gonna get. I mean, because there are some scenes that I'm like, what the absolute fuck are they doing? Like, Batman causes more death in one scene and just walks away with Commissioner Gordon like, it'll be all right. But there are dozens of murders of innocent people at that.
Mm.
Yeah. But it looks awesome. It looks awesome.
I'm the murder Batman. It's just not my. I don't know, man.
And,
I don't like Batman killing. I don't like a Batman.
Whoa! Then you don't like any Batman.
Well, no, I get that the original
Batman
had a gun and used to kill people.
No. I mean, even the current Batman with his no guns. Guns are for cowards. Motherfucker uses more grenades than anybody else I've ever seen.
But they're not.
Why use guns when he's got grenades?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Grenades, right?
My grenades. Yeah.
He's got a bulletproof cape. I mean, it has a magical spray on it. I mean, it's a comic book, right? But I just think the guy who goes out of his way to machine gun criminals to death probably can find another way. I mean,
like Batman.
Well, yeah.
Batman.
I mean,
okay. I mean, are we going to hold this conversation to all canon Batman, including movies and?
No, because
everyone's got
their own version of Batman, so I get it. I'm just saying my version of Batman isn't a murderer.
Oh well, then your version of Batman is Robin.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking of like the Kevin Maguire run on Batman and the Justice League. I don't remember him killing anybody in that. I'm trying to think of like the Super Friends and Superpowers and. I don't remember him killing people, man, or at least taking joy in machine gunning people to death. That's why I couldn't get into the Batfleck, because the first thing you see Batfleck do is machine gun a bunch of people down with a Gatling gun on the
Batmobile. Yeah.
Like,
Let's say, because I mean, if you don't want to kill Batman, you got to remove every Batman from every movie, because Michael Keaton torched the flamethrower with the rocket thrust of the Batmobile.
That's true.
And that's just
he punched that guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. there's so many deaths, and then if you count all the off-camera deaths, where like, I'm gonna avoid that rocket, but that rocket didn't stop the minute it passed you. It still kept going. Yeah. And then, again, all of his batarangs, whether it be the explosive batarangs or electrical batarangs, Batman kills. He just, kills off camera.
I mean, I get a Batman that wounds and like even mortally wounds or breaks a back or cripples a guy or scars someone or scares the shit out of them so bad they need to be locked up forever. I get that Batman. But there's something about just the wholesale slaughter of people like with a machine gun that I just can't stand behind. That's all. You kill someone with a shuriken because you're being chased by, you're outnumbered and you're being shot at, and you've got batarangs and stun grenades and shit like that, and someone dies in the process. That's not the same as machine gunning people who you've got cornered in an alley. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the only distinction I'm trying to make. That's all.
Okay, all right. So you had so we're putting boundaries on the death. Okay.
Well, clearly.
Rob said that Mike Rooth's version of Batman is Adam West.
Oh, come on, Tootsie, baby. I'm down for the Bat Tootsie.
Not quite there, but I appreciate that.
Have you guys seen the 2 animated movies that they did with the 63 Batman cat or 68 whatever the Batman cast?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they are worth watching if you can find them. They're on HBO Max here. I don't know whether it'd be in Canada, but it's like the Return of the Cape Crusaders first one, which is it takes a bit for the first one to get going because like some of the actors don't have their voice yet, like especially but by the second movie, the Two-Face movie, oh man, it's pure gold. I mean, like the jokes that they are laying in there that you really have to like go, oh shit, that was a joke, because like it's not like just beat you over the head joke, it's a callback type joke. But it's just so good. It's so much fun, and it's animated, so you're getting kind of a almost Batman 63 style animation with it. So,
is it West and
oh yeah,
Burt?
yeah, it's everybody who is still alive is doing their voice.
Right.
Awesome.
That's cool.
It's really good.
I love the way they expanded the Batman 66 stuff into
66.
Into the comics where they started taking some of the more modern day characters and giving them a Batman 66 slant, like Bane. Is one that I thought was really interesting how they handled him in that world, where he's like the El Santo kind of legendary.
Oh, that's cool.
But like he's a real he's got the mask on all the time, but he's always got like the the pimping vehicle and like the jewelry and everything, and he's like this real celebrity. I thought it was kind of interesting.
So we got Senator Puma thought it was all right. What are you? We've kind of covered like 3 different things here real quick. What did you think was all right? If it's the Batman, no, kidding. Here we are. When we're on a Turtles show and we're talking about Batman, we should be talking about Turtles.
So are we allowed to talk about issue 5 or?
You know what, man? Yeah, I haven't read it yet because I haven't got a copy yet. But go ahead if you want to talk about it, because I don't mind. It's
So hang on, everybody, real quick. Everybody, a chance to catch up. All right. So we're giving you a 30-second little head start. We are going to talk about issue 5. So if you don't want to hear about issue 5, go ahead.
Don't want to hear spoilers.
Go ahead and mute now.
I don't want to ruin it for Mike if he hasn't read it yet.
Well, I honestly thought I was holding out hope that I was going to have my comps come in this week. I checked the mailbox today, and it was not the case. So, but it's all right. And I didn't make it out to the comic shop to just grab an issue to read it. I could have got it online though and read it if it was that important. I just had a feeling it might come in. The physical copy might come in, but that's all right.
Were you waiting on Justin too? Because
I am waiting on Justin's. Yeah,
I'm still waiting on my physical copy since issue 2. So good luck on that one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I had to refill my drink. So.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So I mean, I don't mind if you guys want to talk about it because that's what this whole show is about. But I don't know who, I think probably of all of us here on the, I mean, you've read it obviously. You and Eric have read it. I'm assuming. But yeah. I I don't mind if you guys want to talk about it. I mean, whatever the audience wants to do too, I'm good. You can always do another Ronin night. I don't have a problem with that ever. So I'll be honest.
Oh yeah,
Ronin's kind of the only thing I really want to draw these days. Like I haven't done commissions in a long time, but Ronin orders kind of get priority sometimes because it's just the spirit of things for me right now, and I kind of want to go with that. Got this low COVID energy thing happening, and I feel like I just want to draw the stuff that I want to draw right now because everything else is just a lot of work. So,
how are you feeling from that?
I'm doing it. It kicked the living crap out of me, though. I will say that I am still suffering a little bit from the fatigue and the weird kind of just weird distracted kind of thinking sometimes, and that may have existed before COVID as well. But the thing that's got me most troubled right now is it seems to have affected my blood pressure in a way that isn't good. I already have super high, like dangerously high blood pressure, and the COVID thing seems to have reset my baseline to be in the critically high zone. So they've had to change my medication, which sucks because I was just in a good place with the meds that I was on for blood pressure for the last 10 years. And anyway, yeah, so I got these new ones now to help relax my heart because apparently my heart doesn't know how to relax, which it just seems to be a new thing from the COVID thing. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's unrelated, but it just ever since I've had COVID, my face has felt like it is under pressure, like a tomato that wants to burst, basically. So I watch that and keep calm and just keep chill. But it definitely feels like it was linked to it. I'm not a scientist, but I know the body that I live in, and I notice when these changes happen. But hard to say if they're connected. I don't want to, go on the record and say that they are, but definitely feel a little bit different since COVID in a lot of ways. And yeah, the blood pressure thing mostly pisses me off. I'm mostly just pissed off I had to change my meds because these ones suck. But yeah, that's how she goes sometimes.
So Firehawk wants to turn it into an audiobook. He said he can read it out.
What was that? Sorry?
Firehawk wants to read the issue 5 out loud to us. Turn it into an audiobook.
Yeah, I am looking forward to issue 5, though, man. I think it's going to be good. I don't know. The unfortunate thing, the real heartbreaker, of course, as all of the Last Ronin fans and people like Jason and myself who've been lucky enough to work on it, is the heartbreaker is the amount of steam that is lost because of the delays. I think it's affected a lot of things, unfortunately. I mean, it's not going to affect the story for me. I'm along for the ride no matter what. But yeah, it's.
I don't think their sales were that bad.
It's definitely.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely made some impact, though. At least in terms of interest, I think. Although I'm still finding people who've never heard of The Last Ronin, as the final issue's coming out now, and they get to jump on and enjoy the whole ride when the trade papaperback comes out too. So.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just talking to somebody yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. He was like, he had no clue about any of the the printings and all that other stuff, and he's like, I'm really interested into this, And this is 2 days ago, so I mean, it's hitting everybody.
I don't mind waiting. Like Mike had just said, another Ronin show I would totally be on board for.
Oh yeah.
So it's not gonna.
Oh no!
It's one of those characters.
Ronin show.
It's one of those characters that's been really different and fun to draw for a while now. I don't feel tired of him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't get tired of this guy.
I did see in the Last Ronin fan page group or whatever that Did they announce, or at the end of 5 they put like a to be continued or some bullshit?
Sorry, you kind of dropped out there. What'd you say?
Oh, I saw on the Last Ronin fan page that someone said that at the end of issue 5 they have a to be continued or something.
Oh yeah, I thought I saw that too. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Hard to say what that's about.
I saw.
It's about the money, buddy.
I saw someone. Yeah.
them dollar bills, y'all.
I think if anything, this was probably like, I have to say, my favorite issue of them all.
Really?
Wow. Some of the deaths kind of irked me, and some of the story jumping so much kind of bothered me in like issue 3.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they tied all this up, to me, I thought it was great. There was a couple of what, that's awesome kind of moments, and
cool.
So I enjoyed that. I'm trying to be very vague because people still haven't read it, and you guys haven't read it either. So I felt bad being like, well, let me tell you this.
Don't worry about it for me. I mean,
yeah. No, I'm eager to read it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go out this weekend and grab a copy somewhere. But should have my copies any day now. So,
that's the theory.
Yeah,
Rob's saying before we see any sort of sequel, they definitely need to go back and fill in the blanks.
Yeah, they're. Me and Rob talked about that. About I know Rob was really really big about them doing a prequel because of all like, oh my gosh, they missed so much. From after issue 2, then issue 3, there was like this big gap.
Yeah.
And obviously, like me personally, I feel that there's going to be more than just a prequel. There's going to be also possibly another series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get into too much details, but it's I like the ending, but I had to go back and double check myself.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of threw me a little bit off, and I was expecting it, but I was like, okay, am I expecting not Walking Dead, but Breaking Bad in a sense? But I was
I haven't seen that, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so some people might get the reference. I've never seen it either, but I know about this reference because I heard about it. But like I said, I had to like go back and reread it again and look at everything in order to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I'm like, okay, did I see this right?
Right.
So it's kind of one of those things, like I feel that there's going to be more than just 2 different kind of ways they're going to go with it.
Right.
So
they've left it open then a little bit.
I will say there's quite a few like homages to a lot of books, and I loved it. I loved seeing that. They're just like little things that they did in them, but heavy on the Frank Miller. Heavy on the Frank Miller.
Yeah. As was always the intention, right from the get.
Oh yeah.
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 It really pops.
Thanks, Rob.
I heard Frank Miller has a new publishing print coming.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He's supposed to be he's doing new Ronin and new Sin City, so
that could be cool.
I'm super excited for both of those.
Yeah. Be interesting to work with that guy.
I want a Martha Washington.
What's that?
I want Martha Washington.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be wicked? Oh, yeah.
That's one series I still have yet to find, but I want to read it. Dave Gibbons, right?
Yeah,
and Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to get Dave to come back to do some covers or something. Anyway, if he didn't want to draw it again, that'd be.
Oh, you throw enough money at him, he'll come back.
Oh, he'll come back. He's so good. He's ridiculously good.
He's not shy about the paychecks.
Oh no. Watchmen. But yeah.
So Danny had a kind of, it's hard to remember how the story started 7 years ago, back before the delays.
Yeah.
Come on, Danny.
Always one in every crowd, right?
Yeah, you always got to be.
I remember I got like kind of screwed up reading it, and I was waiting, and Justin had sent me an issue 2, and I got my comps in for issue 4, and I thought I had read issue 3, and then I just went from 2 to 4, so I was like in outer space, like I had no idea what was going on. And I thought, okay, they really kind of dropped the ball here, man. And then I realized, no, that was you who dropped the ball, man. Go and read number 3, and then it'll make sense. So I eventually did, but yeah, it still felt like it was jumping though. Like,
yeah,
quite
to me, it was hard to. It was hard to. How can I say this? To follow it, because it was just like, okay, where am I at here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There was a little bit of that, for sure.
So I got a comment from Jason Pekin saying the end was great, but the epilogue was trash.
He's in Australia.
Oh, hey, Jason.
I don't know. I kind of liked the epilogue. I don't want to give away the epilogue.
You don't want to ruin it.
I know. He's like the person that posts on Facebook going, I had the worst day, and then like ghosts everybody when they reply. Oh, what's wrong? Are you okay? And then just doesn't reply, but just sits there, just keeps reading his feed to see how many people hit him up. Yeah. We see what you're doing, Jason. Come on, Jason, tell us.
Go ahead, say hi to him.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
That's my little turtle man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed your ghosts have the turtle mask.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
That's his Raphael. He takes with him everywhere.
Oh, right on, man.
That's to Donatello, damn it.
I have to take because he's got CGC books that he wants up in his room. I mean, he wants turtles in his room too. He wants a turtle collection in his room.
That's cool.
Like I said, he's 7 years old and he wanted he wanted a book signed by Kevin Eastman and Ben Bishop, and he wants it graded. So
awesome.
So it's with the CBCS, but I don't know for how long because they're kind of pissing me off. Yes, me.
The grading's delayed again.
I don't know what they're doing, but I was trying to get some answers, and they called me, and I was like, I want to talk to somebody higher up, and they were like, we'll get back with you at the end of the day. I'm like, okay. Well, the end of the day happened, and they never called me, and it's been a couple days, so I'm not too happy about it.
That sucks.
But I'll get it figured out. So, but I did get my Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman book signed back already.
That's
so
pretty sweet, man.
That's good.
Nice.
I'm happy about that. But it has to go up in his room because he wants it in his room. So I can't display it. But I got my TMNT issue 1 second print that's coming this week. So I should be displaying that in my if you guys could see back here. My shelves that I got back there.
Oh, nice.
That I'm working on. It's like we just got those shelves done, and they're all like the turtle collars in green. So I got like 10 shelves made all the way up, like it all pretty much goes all the way, almost all the way to the ceiling.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So that way I can hang on. Maybe I could just show you guys. Really,
yeah,
it's a hot tour. Mess.
Give us a walking tour.
Give us a walking tour. Oh my god. So here's some of the stuff that I have. That's kind of everything's a hot mess right now because I got everything, and of course I got part of my Mike Rooth wall.
You need to pull back just a little bit because it's not focusing.
Yeah, rough transfers. Yeah, cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah, right on.
And then we got a hot mess right here.
Of course, that comes in crystal clear. Come on.
Of course, right? And this is some of the stuff. Like I had this. There was a bunch of stuff on here that has been taken off right now. So, but there was like figures and all this other stuff. Like,
Nice. Oh, very cool.
And then, of course, I got an easy bake oven too.
To make pizzas.
Nice.
Mini pizzas.
Yeah, right. But as you guys can see, there is my shells. We're getting. It's not done by no means. And plus, I'm getting lights put all up and down through here. So, like, this is just like a little bit of my collection. That's not even including stuff on my walls.
Is that a cell? Is that an animated cell?
Yes, that is. That's an animated
cool.
cell.
Very cool.
Yeah. I have an animated cell. I have the COA for it and all that other stuff. And then, like I said, my son, he's got a bunch of stuff up in his room. My wife did this blanket right here. I don't know if you guys can see. See the green right here?
Yep.
My wife did this full blanket where it's all the turtle colors, and of course, my carpets are the turtle games.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah, and of course, the wall theme is a turtle shell. So
yes.
Oh, and all the games.
Then you see the game that I have. This one's signed
Never
by
leave
Eastman.
Never leave your door unlocked. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, trust me. If somebody walks in this house, I guarantee you're going to leave with a couple holes. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I got something for if they try to walk in.
Yeah. Just check my bag if I ever leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. Where we live at, it's going to be a concealed carry place. So, like, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of people going to be doing anything.
I like the manhole cover on the wall too. Very cool.
Oh yeah. And then, of course, we got things are getting sketchy here.
Oh,
my
look at
first
that.
piece.
Oh, nice.
Right that's cool. I didn't remember seeing that one. That's cool.
Yeah. So, of course, I still have figures up here that I'm still trying to process, and then I got figures up there.
Very cool.
Like I said, it's under construction right now as you speak. So, like I said, it's a hot mess in here right now.
Good start.
I just got these shelves done. See, you got macaroni and cheese boxes.
Oh Jesus!
Awesome.
Like that.
I didn't even know those existed. Yeah.
There's Pez down there. I don't know if you guys can see those. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff.
It's
definitely a lot of stuff.
Of course, Danny had to add that under the couch you'll find just turtle porn.
Don't tell my wife.
Okay, so I need some spoiler information here because again, I've only been able to read the first issue. But is that a robotic shredder or like?
Oh, it's
yeah.
It kind of like a new shredder suit. The only reason I feel like I'm allowed to talk about
that in their room.
I've seen they actually spoiled IDW or whoever when they're sharing the covers. This shredder shows up on a couple of the covers, but it's essentially like if you can imagine the concept of shredder, but T1000, like the suit is sort of like a liquid metal kind of vibe to it. But
yeah, Firehawk was saying nano armor.
Yeah, it's like a nano suit.
Yeah. The ultimate in lazy writing.
Well, yeah, but
yeah, it is. Prophecies.
This was written a long time ago. This story, though. Remember?
Yeah, whatever. I call bullshit on that because nano armor was not a thing a long time ago.
Well, no, that might have been updated, but this was. I think the idea may have come from before there was ever a T1000. It's hard to say.
I just say I call bullshit on that because nanotech and prophecy writing are the signs of a writer going fuck it. They're prophesized or it's nanotech. It's the equivalent of Marvel deciding, hey, let's not make up any more origins on people getting superpowers. They're just mutants.
Yeah,
it's a catch-all that saves a lot of time.
Yeah. They kind of dropped that though, didn't they? I don't think that's the. I mean, I think that was a thing they were doing for a while, but I don't know. Yeah, the idea that they don't really do origin stuff anymore. Like I was always trying to figure out how, because I never read the comic, and they don't really explain it, but like how Miles Morales got the Spider-Man powers.
Oh no, he got it pretty much the same way Peter did.
Was it an accidental bite though, or was it like a?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Because at the time when he got it, he was in the different universe.
Right.
He wasn't in the 616.
Is it like the movie?
Yeah, more like the movie. Yeah.
See, I don't really remember even the origin, unless I don't know, maybe I missed
which movie? Because which origin? Yeah.
The Miles Morales one and like the what do you call it?
Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I think it's pretty much right on that one.
Okay, I didn't know.
He's spray painting a wall and the spider venom.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Spider Pig.
I don't know how it is in the comic, but I thought that was pretty cool. And
he's got kind of
Spider Pig's my favorite though. Spider Ham, whatever his name is.
Spider Ham's the best.
He is awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink, fellas. I'll be right back.
Give me one.
I have a hole in my glass. I gotta.
Hey, grab one for me.
I'm gonna bring in Yamazaki and act like I'm gonna pour some for you. All right?
There you go. I'll hold my glass up. We'll see if we can do something.
There you go.
Yeah. Marvel's like everybody can't be scientists involved in an accident. Because that was Marvel's thing, was scientists in accidents, and DC's was someone falling in chemicals.
Yeah. While being struck by lightning or something.
Yeah. Well, that was just Barry, because Joker, Creeper. Let's see who else got the chemical bath. There's a lot of chemical baths in DC. But,
yeah.
The best though is like one of the ones I remember reading in the 80s. It had to be an assistant editor month, when they would do that, just have like the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there was this guy who got bit by a radioactive rabbit. And got like jackrabbit power, so he had that like. Could tell when someone's like staring at him, like I forget what he called it, like the hunter's presence or some shit. It was just so fucking goofy. It just made me laugh so hard because all I think was like, oh man, we just need one that gets, somebody gets bit by a radioactive chipmunk, so they could just climb up burning buildings and like stuff people in their cheeks, and run down the building to save everybody. Oh, Robin's got a what if question here. If y'all had to be accidentally bitten by a radioactive animal insect, which are you choosing? Well, you already know mine. I'm going for chipmunk. So it's out there.
That's a good question.
All right. So since you obviously don't have an answer, we'll start with you, Mike.
Any animal?
Yeah, or insect.
Or insect. Huh.
I've already staked claim to the chipmunk.
I don't know, something shaggy, probably. I'm not sure what. Something.
So you're gonna be bit by radioactive yak.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Something with horns would be cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not fussy. Yeah. A badger.
Something with horns.
I like badgers. They're pretty badass. I don't know. Maybe a Wolverine. See what would happen.
Get your cup ready.
A lynx.
Oh yeah. So Eric, what we're doing here is we got a question come into us. If we were bit by a radioactive animal or insect, to get the powers, what we would do. Well, actually, you didn't say we get the powers. We're just getting bit by radioactive, so we may just die.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Jason, what about you, buddy?
Crocodile.
Sharktopus?
All right.
I don't know. I like crocodiles.
So, do you want an American crocodile or a Chinese crocodile?
Oh, Chinese crocodile.
Okay, so you want the armor. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Love it.
Okay. Rob's gonna say a moose. Oh, and Firehawk's a red panda.
about a praying mantis?
Praying mantis would be pretty cool. Yeah. I was always thinking about
I don't know. It depends. Are you going to get bit by a male or female? Because that's gonna change your life drastically.
True. Yeah. True.
Tucked in or tucked out? I don't know. So
because one's a killer and one's a meal.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's true.
I guess it'd be female. I don't know.
Well, no, because that way you're gonna get the size and the veracity.
You can reconcile that later. It's all good. Yeah,
it's not going to change your sex. I'm just going to decide whether you're going to be,
okay, that's fine. Meal. I'm okay with that as long as that happens. It doesn't change my sex.
Yeah, just want to make sure you're not going to I want to be decapitated at some point.
Eaten alive.
Yeah. So Rob's calling you out, Jason, saying you bet you'd be either a shark or a bullfrog.
Oh yeah. Shark was on the list. But I was like, I like crocs too.
What?
But I mean, if you were to get bit by a bullfrog, would you even know? I mean, I'm not thinking there's a lot going on there.
If it mutates me into a bounty hunter.
All right, we're down to clown.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Do you guys follow the Instagram account Nature is Metal? You should watch.
Yeah.
It's really good if you don't follow it. Nature's Metal. It's hard sometimes because it's just footage of animals hunting animals and like real things that happen in nature. And some of the stuff's really fascinating. And I was going somewhere with this, and I just lost my train of thought. Thank you.
You're probably going to talk about a bullfrog biting somebody or something.
Yes, bullfrog. Yes. There's a bullfrog. There's a shot of a bullfrog, and he is eating something like I don't know if it's an anole or some kind of lizard. And he is crunching that son of a bitch up in his mouth. And it's just like legs and broken wrists and shit hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever seen an anole? They're not too sturdy to begin with.
Oh, they're not. But seeing a close-up shot of a frog eating one and just hearing it crunch and snap underneath is it's just like, holy shit, man. That's a terrible ending for anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Frogs and turtles, people don't realize how vicious they can actually be because if it can fit in their mouth, they eat it.
Oh yeah. One requirement: it's got to fit.
Yeah, at some point because it will take it.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean,
it doesn't even have to fit at first.
Where is this conversation going?
Yeah, let's say 2 drinks in and we're already having to put up the parental guidance.
Rated R.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta fill my
audience
drink.
Only. What's up there, JT?
Oh man, what are you doing to me here?
Oh man. What if I got bit by a ham sandwich?
I don't know.
I wonder what kind of superpowers I would have.
Is there cheese on that sandwich?
Yes, there is cheese. Would it be pepper jack?
So there could be some dairy aspects to the powers that come with it. Hard to say.
I don't know, man. It'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say you shoot mayonnaise, and I'm like, oh man, this went south. That went south.
Oh, it's turning around.
Get the special sauce.
I was like, should probably not say this.
Oh man, my goodness, guys, you guys are killing this.
Yeah,
man. But I'm not liking Jason anymore, though. I'm just saying.
I was like,
I'm considering you as a murderer again. So
I'm like, one of my favorite parts of American Werewolf in London is how everyone the werewolf kills is like grotesquely still there,
Oh yeah.
So I was like, how messed up would that be if that's how he really saw them? Is like how they were murdered.
It's definitely got a bit of a horror slant to it that I like for sure. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta watch that movie again, man.
That's a good one.
I really wanted to watch Batman, but it's still like $24 to rent it or to own it or whatever. And I'm kind of like,
They finally put it on HBO, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I've just not had the chance.
Yeah, I haven't got HBO, but I have
blue eggs and ham sandwich.
I think you could get it if you got Crave or something, but I didn't want to get Crave just because I'm already got Netflix and Disney, and I think we also have Prime, and I kind of feel like that's already way too much.
Oh yeah, we've got all those too.
Why do I have to get the whole channel? Like, why can't I get this one thing? Like, just give me let me spend $6. I'll watch it right now. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I just can't drop 20. I mean, I have dropped like the money on like a new movie if I know I wasn't going to go to the theater. Like during COVID and stuff like that. But yeah, it's tough. It's a tough justification sometimes.
Hi, Neil.
You say hi, Neil? Is Neil in the audience?
Yeah, he said he wanted to say hi to everyone. And
hey, Neil, what's up, man?
Hope you're good and all be safe.
Yes, you too.
Curious, does Metalhead monitor all your illustrations or just TMNT ones? Huh?
Sorry, what was that?
Collins, I can't say his first name. He was curious, does Metalhead monitor all your monitor all your illustrations or just TMNT ones?
I don't follow. I'm sorry.
I'm not understanding that either.
Metalhead, that like the turtle, like the robot turtle guy. Isn't that what he's called? Metalhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Metalhead.
Yeah.
I like Metalhead.
I've
like Metalhead and Slash.
Draw. I like this design. I've drawn him. I think I drew him on a jam or something. I can't remember where I drew him, but it wasn't a very big piece. But yeah, he's a cool character. I like Slash. I always think he's fun to draw.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, he's talking about your toy that's right beside you, Metalhead.
Oh shit! You guys can see
monitoring
that?
You. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep little figures around sometimes if I need like the pose or the angle.
Oh yeah, man.
If you're looking for certain ones, let me know. I got plenty. If you haven't noticed.
Starting a Muckman, like old school Muckman collection.
Nice.
I bought the Super 7 and I found a couple of my old ones, and I have about 3 of the 2012 series. But yeah. Cool. Sorry, it's very
I can't keep track of what all I have, to be honest with you. It's too much. I'm like sitting here looking around. I got like 2012, 80, 87, 89, whatever. I can't remember all of them. There's just too many. I probably got about 200 to 300 figures right now.
Oh wow, jeez. Yeah.
It's a lot. And we're talking like miniature ones, Lego ones, Mega Blocks.
I got a couple of figures. I got a couple of these posable posable figures here for like getting shadow and light, and they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Well, I got these kind of more anime style ones here, which are also pretty good. Just if you need like to put multiple figures in a scene or whatever, it can be tricky to put that out in 3D. So I actually sometimes I have 2. I have like a black one and a gray one. Like this Earth 2 Hawkman's been living on my desks for like 10 years, man. He's got ink all over him and stuff. He's filthy. But once in a while, Ben Grimm's never too far away. I always got a Ben Grimm nearby. I got a couple of these McFarlane Conan statues in pieces.
Yeah, those are awesome.
So, can be handy from time to time.
So what are you drawing on today,
Mike? Sorry, what was that?
What are you drawing on?
What am I drawing on?
Yeah, what paper?
Oh, so this is a thick red Mayfair paper. It's I guess it's probably by Fabriano or someone like that. But one side's got kind of a linear texture, and then the other side's very, very smooth. And I've had it in my studio for years. It's not my favorite red paper to draw on. I have other red paper that I like, but this is nice and thick. And I knew I was going to do some washes, so I thought maybe it would hold up pretty good. And it seems to be holding up pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's a nice, thick, sturdy kind of illustration paper.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just curious.
No, that's cool.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh man, you guys are killing me with these. I'm like getting all close because I'm trying to see like Mike Rooth and his.
Trying to do the CSI enhance.
Where's your head at?
Problem is, when the piece is this big, it actually gets kind of hard to do some of the finer details because I've got to like lean on the actual drawing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little tricky.
What size
kind of
is
smeared a little bit.
Yeah.
Rob's asking what size is that?
18 by 24.
Yeah, it's about 18 by 24. I think it's just shy of 18,
Oof,
like
okay.
18 and 3/4 or something like that. But yeah, it's been sitting around the studio for a long time. It's a big piece.
Travis, Jason is working on I don't know, what would you call it? It's not a montage piece, but it's a portrait piece of all the deaths from.
Yeah.
It's a life. It's a afterlife.
Yeah.
A life after death. Whatever you want to call it.
What size is yours, Jason?
It's 9 by 12.
Got people asking. That's what. Not trying to put you on the spot.
Show us
a death homage. There it is. Yes.
Yeah, death homage. Yeah.
Trying to do like little crispy spots on Leo and Casey here too.
So is it like too much of a spoiler to say like who killed all the turtles? I mean, was it Shredder in the foot or did somebody else kill them?
I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, that's up to everyone. I mean, you find their deaths out through the first 4 issues.
Again, and then I have one issue because Justin, if you're listening, I have one issue. Remember that.
Oh, issue 2. To let you guys know, Cooper will not be on, by the way.
Oh, really?
Okay.
No, he said he's had a rough. He's had a rough day.
Oh man.
Dealing with all the stuff, yard work, and then find out his son has to be in his room.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's got to be a major ordeal with the kid. So.
Oh yeah, man, I can't.
Don't worry, Justin, if you're listening.
Definitely.
We'll catch you next time.
Take care of family, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have another Turtles night. It's not like we need an excuse, you know.
Yeah, it's in the rotation.
Yeah. I actually reached out to David Sanchez about doing the show when Aaron and Kelly weren't able to make it, and David actually said that he was at the same event as Aaron, which is why he couldn't be part of it. So, just too bad because he's another phenomenal artist as well, Turtles guy as well. So yeah, pretty cool.
Rob saying Jason is drawing the ensemble of the deaths of everyone's childhood. Kind of JJ Abrams.
Let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. I can see where we've been.
It's a lot of fun, killing my childhood memories.
Yeah,
Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, God, I despise you right now.
Super jealous. Ben got to kill everybody.
Yeah, it's got to be weird. It's I remember my friend Corey was the guy who drew the death of Donatello way back when, and he said it was really hard. It was a really tough thing to do, and they wanted a particularly gruesome death, and so he actually did all kinds of research on how they make turtle soup, and the actual butchery that goes on with a turtle, so he could figure out what the inside of the shell looked like, if it's been ripped apart, and all that kind of stuff. And he said it actually kind of upset him to have to draw it like as brutal as that. But if he was going to kill one of the turtles, he was going to make it memorable. And man, did he ever get a lot of hate mail for that? He got people who asked him why he had to make it so brutal. Like, it was bad enough that they were killing Donatello. Why did he have to make it so terrible? Like, why did it have to be so hideous?
Because you remembered it.
You'll never forget that comic now, because it was a pretty heavy deal. So
that was a big deal.
Yeah,
it was a good issue.
Yeah, I mean, first off, well, I guess back then that's when people stayed dead, but of course it got reversed. So, none of that stuff. Because like when Ron Mars got all the hate mail for Hal Jordan.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, come on, folk. That shit's gonna get reversed in 12 months anyway.
Well, Donnie wasn't technically. I mean, he kind of was dead, but he wasn't. In that series.
Yeah.
You're talking about the IDW one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking in general comic book deaths, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like Dan Slott got so much crap when Otto Octavius inhabited the body of Peter Parker and became the.
Well, quite honestly, Dan Slott could deal with getting a bunch of
Oh yeah, I gotta say, he kept the battle up though, like right to the end. He's like, Peter's never coming back. Like, fucking stop this. He's never coming back. He's not. It's Otto now. He's done. It's over. He's a ghost. That's it. And he kept it up, and of course he's gonna come back because it's fucking Spider-Man. Like, of course. But man, for a while there, that I actually quite enjoyed Otto as Spidey. I thought, to my great surprise, I thought it worked really, really well.
So they downloaded Donnie into Metalhead. That's what Rob's saying.
Yeah, it was really cool. They put his spirit into the shell of Metalhead, and then
they put his spirit into it. Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
If they would have done like if he would have had an AI created or something based off of his.
And then Splinter went for, I think he went into like a spiritual search for Donatello, and
I'm hating everything you're saying.
His mom, I think he saw his mom. It was really cool.
I am so hating everything you're talking about. This is
so I need to know, like, what is a good book for Stefan. So
yeah.
what is that 7 is like? This is how you make a comic. Like, tell me what's a good book.
Man, I'm gonna need a time machine. Because there's not a lot of great. I mean, I still buy comics because like there's titles that I'll support just because I've bought them since they've been around. But I'm not reading a lot of comics because every time I try to read them, they kind of suck. But hang on. So my comic book guy Jason sent me the series from Image, a Reckless book, but it's the Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips.
Okay.
So it's kind of got like, I mean, it's a cool kind of like gritty crime drama.
You said Ed Brubaker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Ed Brubaker.
Yeah. So Friends of the Devil, Destroy All Enemies. They've been good books. Actually, Rob, some of the Guy Gardner Lantern books are not great because they're getting people who don't know how to write Guy Gardner. And like they take the myth of Guy Gardner, what they think Guy Gardner is, and they write that type of Guy Gardner, but they're not writing Guy Gardner. Shit. Yeah, hang on. I'm looking.
Look at that piece coming together. Both of them are just coming together. Slowly but surely.
Thank you.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I would say it's probably been a good year since I've read a comic that I really liked.
Really?
Yeah, like I liked Cullen Bunn's Dark Arc. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
depending on who or what story arc's going with the Hellblazer,
I like Hellblazer. Yeah.
I mean, because that's my favorite book. I think I'm being dragged on any book he's actually written for. No, Rob, come on, I'm not that egocentric. I mean, I can't look at some of my older writing and go, "This is still good," because man, my early work sucked. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Yep, yeah, that's it. I'm very picky. What can I say?
So there's like what, 2? Did I count 2 there, or just one?
I think you got 2. Yeah.
Everything else is just garbage.
It's not garbage. It's not garbage. It's just it's predictable. Writing has become so predictable, like story, because no one's allowed to take chances. I mean, or they're writing, like, obviously they're writing to make a movie or a TV show. And,
or a love song.
What?
Or a love song.
Love song. Yeah.
Right, you love song.
Right. Last Ronin, the love song. No, I have not read any Bounty Bullfrog yet. I'm waiting for the Kickstarter so I can get my books.
It's getting there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. That's the only way I'm going to get it.
Gotta make it awkward, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man.
I know. It's tough sledding. I get it.
It's a lot. It's a lot of slugging for sure.
I mean, we're getting close to where we're going to be able to finally announce the Pound Kickstarter, but poor Hugh has just been trying to keep up.
Yeah.
You're doing it by yourself, so it's even more.
Yeah,
that's right. I dropped it. I'm
That's
waste
cool.
a chance to plug.
That's cool, man. Can't wait.
Yeah, I know the pages are looking so awesome, and Wesley's coloring them now. So.
Oh, sweet. That's good. Yeah, Wesley's a beast, man. I love his colors. One day I'll get him to color my stuff.
Gotta get on that.
Mike, are you coloring Dodge all by yourself too, or?
Oh, Carolyn Nolasco is coloring most of this issue. She colored the last 2. She's, I think she's less available than she used to be, so she's doing what she can, but she's only doing 15 pages of this 21, or 15 or 16 pages of this issue, and I'm coloring the first 5 pages. Probably going to get an assist on the flats from one of our viewers, Danny, but I'm looking forward to getting those inked up and sent off for flatting, and because I hate coloring, man. It's really
It's a beast.
Like I did a color. I had to do a cover for Aftershock this week, and man, it was just a dogfight the whole time coloring it. Like I just realized like how much time I lose to coloring. Like there's just people out there who are just so much better at coloring than me, and I feel like I'm okay at it. Like I feel like most of the covers you've seen me do have all been colored by me. But man, sometimes just my brain switches off after I get the inks done sometimes, and just going through the motions to color it sometimes, and I hate that. I want to be passionate about what I'm doing, and sometimes you just can't be, man. Sometimes it's just like, nah.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would spend more time or just as much on coloring as I would on the page.
Oh man, yeah.
And so when I did Bounty, I was like, I've got to find a colorist. Like, it's gonna suck having to eat into those costs, but man, I have to.
Well, that's the other thing too. Colorists are not they're not cheap. Like nor should they be. But it's I remember a time when you could get stuff, colored pretty cheaply, like, $30-$40 a page. And now I'm talking to colorists now who are like, upwards of 75 USD and up to 100. I know I used to love getting John Rauch to color my stuff when he would do the occasional poster for me, because he really knew how to work with my ink wash style. Like, it would just stop looking like an ink wash style and started looking like a painting whenever he colored it. And but he was 150 USD for a page, and that was tough. Like, that was a hard, yeah. Like, he wasn't doing comics; he was doing like posters for me. So it was just one shots here and there. But it gets pricey. It gets pricey. But the time that I lose to doing it, I feel like it's worth the money. And I don't know, but I just got to find someone who can work with me, because it's tricky. I'm kind of fussy, and
I'm the same way. Like, my colorist, he's from Brazil, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if we get lost in translation or I'm just so picky about certain things, and I'm like, I hate to do this, but that one part of his shoulder is actually supposed to be a little more colored, and can you add some lighting on it? Like,
yeah. Sometimes it's just it's, I don't know. You have to, like, for me, I kind of adapt the attitude, like, well, I'm not going to give them any notes. They're just going to do what they're going to do, and it's going to be fine, and whatever, come what may, kind of thing. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, I just can't abide by this. This has to change. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, it's, I mean, I have to make revisions at my job all the time. I don't get extra compensation for it either. It's just the nature of the beast sometimes. And but yeah, there's no, if I would put I'd keep a lot of colorists busy if I had the money to, for sure. And I'm busy enough that I could be drawing 3 times the amount of covers that I'm drawing, but I lose so much time to coloring them.
Firehawk said he'll color for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, send us a link.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't block Rob?
No, I was just making a joke.
What's that?
I was responding to Robin earlier when he was asking if I was getting any Kilowog figures, because I'm having Tom do a figure of Guy Gardner through.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
But I'm having him do Guy Gardner in each costume, like the original costume, the Yellow Ring costume.
Oh,
unfortunately, Warrior.
Yeah,
Red Lantern, but it's Guy Gardner, so I got to get them all.
Yeah.
And so Robin was asking, "Are you getting Kilowog?" And I was like, "It's Kilowog Guy Gardner." And Rob's like, he could be, just give him the jacket and the haircut. So I was like, blocked.
I could see Thomas making one of those too and making it awesome.
Oh, he would, but it wouldn't be Guy Gardner.
Playing this guy, that'd be amazing.
Oh no, I got Thomas. If Thomas is in here, he's such a champ on this. I was talking to him because he made a cool base. I want to get some type of dice created to where all the Guy Gardners can fit in there. Because each one's gonna have a slightly different base.
What is all over your stuff?
GL for or the GG logo and the Warrior. So he's got plans. It's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
His stuff is awesome.
Oh man, yeah. I'm working on cleaning off my shelf behind me so I can make more room for. Because he just sent out the Rat Ogre and the first Guy Gardner.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Rob, we're working on the display being something like the lantern battery, but not quite fully that, because again, he wasn't always a Green Lantern. So, and then at some point, once he's finished with that, I think I'm gonna have to get him. I want a Deck Star to go with the Guy.
Nice.
He's the Red Lantern. Yeah.
Yep.
That's sick.
He's a cat, right?
Yeah. He's the black cat. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those Red Lanterns were cool, man.
I mean, the artist had to have a field day making those.
Oh yeah, that was one of the only two I didn't mind was some of the lantern stuff, because I thought the Red Lantern stuff was pretty interesting.
My favorite offshoot lantern though was the Orange Lantern, because it was just the one ring, because it was greed. And I forget the alien that had it, but then Lex finally.
Whatever his name was, Larfleeze, that character.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, but his whatever his oath that he would say when he charged the ring was awesome. It was just mine. Like for greed, that was perfect oath. But then Lex Luthor getting the orange ring was
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, Neil's saying Mike would get a Blast Star and a Thundar. So we were talking about figures.
Getting there,
man. What is that looking all great. Over your? What's that all over on the head of one of the turtles?
I think that's the scorch that's going on the other.
Is it?
Yeah, right? So I'm doing like almost like it's kind of fading off.
Okay. All right. I see it now because it was just like for a minute there, I thought it was like you were erasing something for a minute, and it, you know what I'm saying? Look from a distance, that's what it looked like from right there where you got it right now. I was like, man, that's really starting to bother me. Because I was like, why don't you just wipe it off real quick? But it's I couldn't tell.
Stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You're just like, oh.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold that eraser so hard it goes right through the paper.
I think he just did it just to torture us. Be like, oh.
There was someone used to watch my videos when I was posting time lapse videos of sketches and stuff, and I was coloring something, and I was leaving an edge of paper showing to show light instead of actually just filling the whole area. I can't remember what it was. And, the guy messaged me and was like, I've watched this video 100 times and it's making me crazy. Could you please go in and just fill in that little area that you missed with yellow or something? I can't stand watching this video because you keep on forgetting to color that one spot. And I'm kind of OCD and it's kind of messing with me. And I'm like, turn off your computer, man. Like, just away, man. You'll be all right.
Here's a solution.
That's awesome.
Oh man, you guys are killing me.
Yeah, see,
you really are.
You're hosting the show, so you're unable to bid on these, by the way.
Yeah,
I know. I already know. You act like I don't know the fucking rules, man.
I just want to, make sure.
Which one?
That's the hardest part of the show.
Yeah, it is. Well, CGC hit me up pretty good, so.
Yeah, accept your order or something, right?
No, it wasn't. See, whenever I got my TMNT issue 1 book, I also got 2 other books with it. It was the Future Toy one,
okay,
and Team Eastman one. It was Kevin Eastman book, and you get from his fan club. And so I got that. For some reason, I never took it out of the box with my TMNT issue 1. So it got sent in with that, and they put it in the system anyways, even though my form was just for 1 book.
Oh.
Yeah. Wasn't too happy, but they both got walked through, so yeah. That was a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not expecting it like that. That sucks.
No, but I mean, my TMNT issue got graded at a 6.5 second print, and then my Future Toy was a 7.5. So
right on, man.
Not too hateful, but to be honest with you, the TMNT issue 1, I thought it was going to be like a 5. He told me it was going to be like roughly around a 5. What he thinks it was like a 5 when he sold it to me. But it's signed with Kevin Eastman with 4 turtle heads on it too. So.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yep. And it's signed on the side, not all over.
Right. Yeah.
I know how Eastman does sometimes. He gets crazy with it, but it's that's one of my grail pieces out of all of them, and that's why I'm kind of waiting to do like one shelf over there. And to be honest with you, I need to clear out a wall for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I need my office in an octagon. I got too many things to put up on the wall.
Oh, I absolutely have way too much entirely stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I absolutely have a lot of stuff. Between with the old gaming systems too, like the old gaming systems are ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, anything from like Nintendo 64, GameCube, PlayStation 1 through 5, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo. I said that one, I think. It's the one that I have right here. Nintendo 64, the Wii, GameCube. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
The Switch. Yeah. I have a lot.
Rob wants a hand turkey night or a TMNT turkey night. I don't think those would be as popular as you would think they would be, Rob.
Turtles hand turkey night would be staggeringly popular. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they did a great job of TMN turkey, so the T is actually turkey. So.
True. Yeah.
Oh, let's see if we can get that in there. Well, we do have the hand turkey night coming up in Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so we do have a hand turkey.
That's by request, and people can just request turtles. I mean, that could be done.
Yeah. Done. So yeah, we do have a hand turkey night coming up. Spoilers.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
Hey, Troy, how you doing? Oh, and Jennifer's with him, I guess. Got the Wii.
I did manage to pick up or get a couple of free comic book day books. I grabbed the Electric Black one shot, Zero, and then I was able to get the Turtles one.
Oh, cool.
Pretty excited about this.
Yeah.
Haven't even looked at it yet, but it's got Venus in it. It's like a wraparound cover. Not Serena.
Zing.
Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, they kind of almost
that's
like
cool.
on That's very cool. Like they're standing on the same building top.
I thought they were wearing COVID masks at first, but I guess that's just something different.
They got all black bandanas on too, right?
Yeah. Well, so it's pretty cool. Oh, it's got a reprint of the first one, or some of it at least. That's cool.
Oh, that reminds me. I got something. The other day when we were talking about the Turtles role-playing game.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get the book, but I saw that Palladium had a eBay page, and they were selling negatives to the print book. So I was able to grab one before they were all gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
What negatives?
Yeah, well, I mean, how they print the book.
Oh,
back,
right.
Oh,
back in the old day when they would print books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
That's
my
awesome.
favorite page from it where it has the rat Splinter. So
Splinter.
I grabbed that.
That's freaking awesome.
Can't see that. Must be able to watch it somewhere.
It was like they had a bunch on there, and I was trying to grab them all, but I got stupid lucky right when they did it because, like, as I was grabbing them, somebody else was too. So I got that one. I was like, buy now, buy now.
What page is that? Does it say the number on it?
Yeah, page 44.
Page 44.
So it has rodent, skunk, sheep. Yeah, that's the page right there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it's an awesome page.
That's really cool.
Nice. A beautiful drawing of Splinter. That's great.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Very cool, man.
Because I always wanted to play a rodent because I like rodents, but I never, of all the times I've played it, I never rolled a rodent. Yeah, I'm trying to get that book. It's so hard to find. I found a PDF of it. I was able to buy the PDF, but
A buddy gave me a bunch of his turtle stuff.
Really?
In
Cool.
exchange for like a custom piece, and that was one of the things. So I don't have that. I had never had that. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. Because it's got like a backup. It's got like a story in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, that was when I was getting that page, they had the story pages in there, negatives.
Oh, really?
And they only had them for like $60 or $50.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, that's really good.
But like I said, they were popping off so quick. Yeah. So I got mine. I got mine for $30, and I was happy. But all those pages were on there, and I
bet Rich Horn was the one getting them from you.
Maybe, I don't know. But I was foolishly trying to put them in my cart so I could buy all at once. and then when I went to my cart, that page was in there. That page I think was actually $100, but the other pages were only 60.
Yeah, any negatives that you get, like I know Rob was talking about Rich Horn. He's got a negative of TMNT issue 1.
Oh
wow.
Yeah. Rob just
and he got it for a steal, is what he was saying. I remember. I was talking to David Wynn from Tentacle 10. He was telling us about that, and I heard that. I mean, as we all know, I mean, it's one of a kind piece. So TMNT issue 1, the very first printing. Yeah, that's probably a lot of money right there right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah, especially those negatives. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's to have a negative of any of the TMNT. You're looking at a lot of money now. A lot of money. Whatever you got it for, you got it for a steal.
Wow.
Well, the funny is the person that was selling it was the editor of Palladium, Kevin. I'm not even going to try to say his last name.
Oh, Symbieta or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy?
Yeah, the publisher. Yeah. He's the one on eBay selling these.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because when the envelope showed up and everything, it came from him.
Wow, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. So I
working for that guy, man. I wanted to draw the Palladium book so bad. Like that was, fuck. I love Palladium games. They're so great.
Oh yeah. All the Palladium role playing riffs, the whole bit.
Oh man, Ninjas and Super Spies, and even their fantasy game was great. Like I love the different character classes they had, and like their version of D&D, just the Palladium role play, whatever it was. It was I got all the books. They're great. They're still beautiful. Even got some of the supplementary books, like the Monsters and Animals book. It had that.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah,
really great illustration on the cover, and yeah, man. If it wasn't for those books, I don't even know if I would have followed this career. Like I really do feel like those game books and role playing games were like especially the Turtles one were just absolutely instrumental in my journey to wherever this is. So.
Said before, and I'll say it again, man. I love being a turtle.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness, man! See, you're gonna see my forehead now. Deal with it. I know I might have some bad stuff up here. It's fine. It's part of life. I don't care. But
that's why I'm wearing the beanie.
Damn. Too damn hot right now in the house. I got the AC on, but it's cold outside. So
where are you again?
Ohio.
Oh. Yeah, I was just in Cleveland for Cleveland Fan Expo.
Oh yeah,
how was it?
Are you coming up to Cincinnati?
Fuck, if it's anything like Cleveland, no. That Cleveland show sucked, dude.
Cleveland's not the greatest place to be at. Saying.
Yeah. It was the worst show I've ever been to.
Well, come
on. Cincinnati wasn't too bad.
What was up with Cleveland? What happened?
No one was buying anything. Like people, I don't know if it was economy based or what, but people were walking around with nothing in their hands.
Yeah, you come to Cincinnati. If you get a chance to come to Cincinnati Comic-Con up here, they have a really good.
That's the one that Big Dave Ray runs. He's always there, Big Dave. And I'm trying to think. Cincinnati one. Yeah. I got invited to that every year for years because Big Dave used to also volunteer or work with the Fan Expo people up here in Toronto. So he was always around, and he always invited me to that show. I've always wanted to do it. So I don't know, one of these days.
Well, do it this year. What are you waiting for?
Money,
I'm
money.
I'm literally like an hour away from Cincinnati right now.
Oh yeah?
Like if you I'm like I went to the Cincinnati one last year. I would have seen Johnny the Jardins.
Yeah.
But he's he said he didn't go because of all the COVID stuff.
Yeah,
and all that.
It's just been a tricky
it truly has. But I mean, if you decide to come down this year, I mean, I'm already going to go. You know, my wife, she wants to see what's his name? William Shatner.
Oh yeah.
William Shatner's supposed to be there this year, and of course, Francois Chow, the guy that played Shredder, he's going to be up there again too. So I don't know if there's anybody else. I know I've seen a couple of people that done some TMNT art up there as well, but I mean, obviously that's one that's close to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to it.
I know when Tony Moore and his wife did the Cincy Comic Con, not the Cincy Expo.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
For a couple of years, and I was at the inaugural one because they funded it by a Kickstarter, and they had like one of the tiers, one of the reward levels was illegal alien table or something like that, where someone from outside of the country, outside of the States, could book a table, and they were $100. So I was like, I'm just going to support this Kickstarter and get a table for $100. Because like Cincinnati is only like, it's a 9-hour drive straight south from where I'm at. And so my wife and I my friend and I made that trip the first year, my friend Galacto Dave and we had an awesome year. And then the following year, Eric and I went, and it was really good. We did that one instead of the other Cincy show. I can't remember what the reason why, just the timing of it, I guess. But anyway, yeah. I always wanted to go back though. It was cool.
I think there was some beef between those shows.
There was
happening.
There was. I remember, like, yeah, there was some beef. I don't know what it was about. I wouldn't want to speculate, but yeah.
Yeah.
Some bullying and some beefing went down, I think. Don't know. But yeah. No, it would be fun. I miss doing American shows. It's been a long time. My last one was Emerald City 2017.
That was your last show?
My last American show, yeah, I did.
That was the show we went together.
That's the one, yeah. That's where, you and I, we did the CBCS signing for Animosity #5.
Yeah,
and
right.
That was a lot of fun, man. That was a great weekend. I didn't make a ton of money because it was a super expensive trip for me, but I remember, it was a good time. I thought Seattle was really cool. And then the only time I've been to the States since then was I went to Colorado to the Iron Lion collectibles store. They when they launched Little Bird, they had a variant cover, and Casey Parsons and I did a variant cover. So they flew us down there and put us up for a couple of days in a nice house in the mountains, and it was fucking awesome weekend. Great store. I miss that was a cool experience. I've never been to Colorado before. That was a cool place.
How high was you?
Mile high, at least.
Oh, how high? Yeah.
How high was you?
I didn't get any elevation sickness, if that's what you mean. But yeah,
that's not what he means. But yes, okay.
No. But I thought it was hilarious because certain substances have been legal here in Canada for a while. But when I went to Seattle, what I thought was so funny was, first of all, everywhere you go in Seattle, all you can smell is weed. Doesn't matter where you're at. Mm-hmm. Everywhere, it's all you can smell. It was hilarious to me. But what was funnier to me was that all my American friends who were exhibiting at the show, the first thing they did, they get to Seattle, they drop their gear off in their hotel, and the first thing they did, they're all on their cell phones looking for the nearest dispensary. And I was like, what's the big freak out? It's legal here, man. Don't you know it's legal here? And I'm like, oh, we're spoiled, man. It's been legal for 2 years in my country, but but they were losing it, and it was the first thing out of everyone's mouth. It just showed up in Seattle.
Right across the street from the convention was the bus.
Yeah,
that would take you to the dispensaries.
Right. I just thought I found it all very, very adorable. The like this desperate need to go. Like, oh my God, we can go to the dispensary here. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. You want to go to the dispensary, Mike? No, I'm good. I'm in another country, you see, and I don't know how that would go down for me. Being legal in this state, but being from another country, that might work against me anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah, Seattle is nice though. I'm not gonna lie. I've been to Seattle a couple of times. I used to live over, what was it, Bremerton, Washington. I was stationed over there, so it was like a 45-minute ferry ride. But Seattle was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Never went to the Comic-Con though.
Comic-Con was pretty good. A lot of the artists were complaining that year because they had put the artists all on the top floor, and I remember a couple of artists I was sitting with, they were just whinging and complaining about how it was too long a journey for people to come up and find the artists up there. And I was like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ever done a Comic-Con, the Canadian hockey rink? Let me tell you. Tell you about weird venues. But
oh God, I could only imagine that one.
But yeah.
Oh, like I said, man, if you ever come down to Cincinnati, just let me know.
Yeah, it'd be fun, man. I do that show. I love those guys. I used to see it in Toronto all the time. I haven't seen them, of course, now because of COVID. I don't think they're making the trip up. But like, there was him, and there was a dude named Paul McCartney. Not that Paul McCartney, but his name was Paul. And he was one of the guys that also helped, I think, coordinate with the artists and stuff. And he was a really cool guy. And Big Dave was just like a guy I'm sure everyone has seen at shows before. He's just a huge dude named Dave, a really nice guy. And yeah, I think that's his show. As far as I understand it, it was his show, or he played a big role in that show, the Cincy one. Yeah.
Barry was saying PEI wasn't bad, but it wasn't an ice rink either.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a good show. It was awesome to see our friends there, but it wasn't really a comic show as much as it was more of like more of a cosplay kind of show. It was, like Justin brought a crap ton of Funko Pops, and they all sold, but we didn't move a lot of comics that weekend. It was kind of a tricky weekend that way. Like when I show up in a town and I have a giant table set up and a giant 10-foot banner of Swamp Thing behind me, and I don't sell one copy of Swamp Thing all weekend long, there's something strange going on. And I was giving away free sketches with the purchase too, and we weren't selling them for expensive, so it was just kind of, wow, okay, this is a weird kind of show, but it was beautiful nonetheless. And I got to see Charles for about 5 seconds. I didn't recognize him because he was fully bearded and he looked like he had just walked off the set of Sons of Anarchy when he walked up to my table, so I didn't recognize him. But I was like, Charles is the guy that does a lot of the layout and design work on covers I do for Aftershock and stuff. And it was cool to see him again, but just for a few minutes. He came by. But yeah, it was, I agree with you, Barry. It was a nice show, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I know it wasn't what Justin thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of like how Chicago was too. Like there was like one small row of Artist Alley, or did I say Chicago? I mean Cleveland, and I think there was maybe 3 or 4 comic book stores there, or comic book booths. Yeah, and the rest was like there were as many booths selling swords as there were selling comics.
Oh boy, yeah.
It was just some bizarre shit.
Well, that was one of the ones that used to be a Wizard World show, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's, they were a totally different kind of show. Only Wizard World show I ever did was Philly, and I thought it was amazing. We had a great weekend there. I don't know what was special about it, but we sold lots of comics, and I did lots of drawing. And I remember Erica and I being pretty impressed with the place.
I heard Philly this year was not good.
You don't want to go to Philly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just in general, but the comic books, the Comic-Con I heard was not great this year.
Yeah, I haven't gone in a while. That was, I think 2014 was the first time I went to Philly.
Good cheesesteaks.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Did you have one down there?
I don't think I did. No, I remember they didn't look all that appetizing. I remember watching the guy who was so excited to get one, and it just looked like
a sloppy mess.
It just looked kind of
the cheapest meat cooked on,
It just the meat. Yeah. The meat was gray and wet, and there was way too much I don't know. It might have been cheese. There was some kind of liquidy substance. Cheese. Yeah, it didn't look like something I wanted to eat. But
I'm gonna tell you, and I know this sounds weird. I was a little skeptical about because I had a buddy that I went to school with in culinary in Pittsburgh, and he's from Philly, and so he took us to a place in Philly to get cheesesteaks, and he was like, "You got to get Cheese Whiz when you're Philly cheesesteaks."
Good God, no!
That's the way to do it. That's what they do.
Really?
Oh, that's that's even so more shocking. Gross.
Okay, okay, we all know what Cheese Whiz is. We know how it tastes, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I'm not a.
But I have to say that the one that I went to was probably like the top 2 Philly cheese place, Chili's, was Philly places to eat. So, I tried it, and I have to say, I was shocked. It was really good. Really, 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 really good.
Because the Cheese Whiz coated your mouth enough that you didn't taste the greasy ass.
No, it was no. Surprisingly, there was like this perfect balance of all that. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I don't.
Right.
But...
they did it right to me. To me, they did it right. Okay, I have a culinary background and everything, but to me, they truly. I mean, it was good. And we went there at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and there was already a line out the door.
Yeah. Mob rule doesn't necessarily mean it's right.
I know. It doesn't sound right. It's so odd and it's so weird, but you have to get the Cheese Whiz. I'm sorry, if you do a Philly cheesesteak, you want a real one, you need to do the Cheese Whiz.
In order for it to be right, you have to have the
blow your mind. I promise you.
It's gonna blow something. Yeah.
Probably your butthole too, but yeah.
Man. I think this is probably the first time in my life I ever said, no, it's not perfect until you have Cheese Whiz.
I'm telling you, it's different. It was good though.
Oh, I won't deny that it's different. Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah. Oh no! Yikes! I mean, having Cheese Whiz is like because Velveeta's too good. You need to in order to make it perfect.
God, ain't no government cheese. Imagine if he slapped that bad boy on there.
Oh, the stuff that never melts.
Go.
Yeah. Oof.
We sit there and be like, probably won't even have any teeth afterwards.
Firehawk is agreeing with you. That's how it's supposed to be made. Yikes! I mean,
wow.
Thank you, Firehawk. I know they're on Twitch watching this and everything, but I appreciate it. Thank you for backing me up on that. Appreciate you, homie. With love.
It's because it's supposed to be made that way. It doesn't mean it's right. It's just that's how they make it.
I'm telling you, that's the way to eat it. Don't knock it if you've never tried it. Okay.
I'm gonna knock it all I want because it's fucking Cheese Whiz. Woof.
You don't know what the fuck you're missing.
Oh man.
Here, do you need another drink? Which cup?
Yeah. Fill me up, buddy. There you go.
Here, this will get you drunk enough to try some Cheese Whiz.
I don't think I don't think it could happen because if I was drunk enough to eat Cheese Whiz, I suspect I would either pass out before I ate it. So, it would be. I just don't think there's that perfect balance of drunk enough to eat Cheese Whiz. I'm a food snob. I'm a horrible food. I'm not horrible food snob. I'm a food snob.
You're a terrible person, though.
Yeah, I'll send you pictures of my smoker tomorrow as I'm doing all the food.
I just did some ribs last weekend, man. Woo!
Okay, do you hang your ribs or you flat your ribs?
Nah, I do flat ribs. I got an electric smoker. I want to get some.
We're done with this. We're done with this conference. You just said electric smoker. We're done. All right.
Oh, I have a charcoal. I have a charcoal.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oof. Yeah, I got one. I got one of those too.
All right.
I just feel lazy and I just don't feel like going out there every 15.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you gotta do it quicker. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because when you smoke, you want to do it quick.
Firehawk. I gotta do it quick. I did it for like 6 hours. Low and slow, honey.
How are you being lazy when you do an electric smoker?
Because I don't feel like going out there every 15, 20 minutes.
If you're doing it right, you don't have to. That's a conversation for another time.
I have a smaller smoker. I don't have like one of those big ones where I can put a bunch of wood in there.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, I was saying that's a conversation for another. We'll just have things are getting smoky. We'll do like a totally different live stream over.
Now we can go different ways with things are getting smoky in there. Okay.
Yeah.
We can go.
We'll have Rob on that one.
Yeah, Rob. We'll just get Rob on here and be just like, "How y'all doing?"
All right. So Firehawk said he grew up on Cheese Whiz and Steakums.
Oh, Steakums! Oh my God,
that's like child abuse.
I'm liking him even more. Cheese and Steakums. Woo!
All right, here's the follow-up question. I got to know because this.
Oh God.
Yeah, and this may determine how strong your feed is for the rest of the night. Pizza rolls. What? Yeah, okay, all right. I just want to make sure because if you were all in on Steakums and pizza rolls, we would have a problem.
I'm not. I mean, I'll eat them. If I'm like really lazy and don't want to fix anything, be like, pizza roll night. But if I do them, I'll put them in the air fryer, throw some butter, some garlic butter.
All right, so you're not microwaving them at least. Okay, fair.
No.
Hey, that shit happens.
Oh, I think actually tonight I made some stuffed meatloaf with some mac and cheese and
wait. Take a step back. Take a step back.
Okay.
Okay, I like meatloaf. I've never heard stuffed meatloaf. What are you stuffing meatloaf with? Meatloaf is just
pepper jack cheese.
Oh.
And I would have did bacon, but all my bacon is frozen right now. So yeah.
No, I the whole stuff with cheese. Okay, that's awesome. That's
stuff with cheese. Like I do this one thing. It's called a bacon explosion. And
go on.
So I make this bacon explosion. I do like a 6x6 bacon weave. It has to be thick bacon though. And then I'll get like some pretty much it's kind of like a meatloaf, but it's not. But I'll get sausage and then I'll get chorizo, and I'll mix that all together, and then I'll throw like some pepperoni cheese, like some pepper jack cheese in it, some barbecue sauce, lay it all down in the middle, have a center filling for it, and then I'll roll it up, and then I'll smoke it for like 6 hours at like 250, and throw some barbecue sauce on top of it or whatever.
Oh, no, for about another hour. No.
What?
You're going to put barbecue sauce on top of your bacon?
It depends on how I'm feeling. If I want to do barbecue sauce or I want to do a dry rub, it all varies. So it just, it depends on my wife really, really likes dry rubs more than she likes sauce.
I prefer dry rubs.
And I prefer that too. And sometimes I'll do some with sauce because some people whenever I have guests over or something
fuck them, they're guests. They eat what you eat.
Yeah, I understand that they're guests, but I'm just So some of the dry rubs that I like to use are a little bit spicy, and some people don't like them. So I'm just like, well.
Again, I refer you to 30 seconds ago. Yeah, man.
But anyways, yeah, a bacon explosion. It's fucking delicious, dude. My wife hated it when she was pregnant, but after she popped out our little creature, she fucking loved it. That, and I made some beer cheese too, man. Oh my god.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Beer cheese.
Beer cheese.
We're gonna have like just a big get together. We just cook all weekend. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have the boys down for MegaCon. We'll have to have you down for that.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Okay. Do you ever do beer cheese there?
Oh yeah. What
kind of beer do you use?
Oh man. For mine, I use an IPA. So I drink West Coast IPAs because I like the citrus taste. But for my beer cheese, I go East Coast, so I want that more of the piney. So I will grab like a Dogfish Head 90-minute for my cheese because it can stand up to cheese.
Yeah. You want to hear this? This is what I use in mine, and you're probably gonna be shocked about it. But some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
God damn it, son! Just when I thought we were gonna.
No. I'm telling you, the beer cheese that I make, man. I used to make it in a restaurant all the time in Pittsburgh, and man, people fucking love that shit. That shit was fucking good too. It was really fucking good.
See, I grew up in Milwaukee, so I can't smell Pabst without like anything like Pabst or Milwaukee Beast. Yeah, without getting that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. You say Milwaukee Beast or more?
Yeah, Milwaukee Beast. Yeah, that's
exactly what I thought you said.
Yep, yeah. If you know, you know. That's what it's called.
Well, fuck. We might as well just put some Mad Dog 2020 in this bitch too.
Yeah.
Boone's Farm.
Smell that stuff, and it just hits me right back to my childhood of smelling that milk. Gross.
Good old memories. God, I haven't even been looking at the fucking chat right now.
I've been following it. We got Firehawk all hungry and shit.
Yeah, Barry Chapman need a term of hot box.
Oh yeah, we do things getting smoky. Rob has to be the guest host for sure.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
So I built a. Oh, sorry. I was saying I built a cold smoker off of like my neighbor was throwing away a baker's rack. I asked him, hey, can I take it? Like, yeah, sure. So I went out and bought a mailbox and some dryer hose and built a cold smoker so I could smoke my own cheese and jalapenos.
Oh, damn.
Fuck, yeah, it's awesome.
I like me some smoked cheese.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry. What?
No, I was just going to say, I like putting my pork and beans in the smoker, too. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. But you can only cold smoke down here during the fall and winter. Because summer you can't get the box cold enough. That's right, folks. We're here at an art show talking about smoking food. You can tell I skipped dinner tonight. I went down that rabbit hole way too easy.
Yeah, fuck, you get talking to me about food, man. It's a whole. Like I said, I went to culinary art school in Pittsburgh for Le Cordon Bleu, and I cooked at like one of the top 25 restaurants in Pittsburgh. Ceviche is what it was called.
Okay, wait. You cooked at a place called Ceviche.
Well, in a sense, we did cook, but listen, hear me out. We did have pork. We did have pork chops. We did have steaks. We had filet mignon.
But it's called ceviche. We
also had, of course, ceviche.
But you don't cook.
I know that.
I know you know that, but it kills me that Okay. Sorry.
I know, but that we had to have other things on the menu too. So we did have other things, and then I worked at a Pittsburgh Steelers restaurant too. There, I worked there for a little bit, so I got to cook for like Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, and Amos Zaraway, Thurman Thomas. I got to cook. I did a party for Thurman Thomas and Amos Zaraway too.
Oh, cool.
So,
Jerome Bettis is the best one on that list.
Well, Jerome Bettis, he was a nice guy. I met him like 3 or 4 times. Eddie George, he's a really, really nice guy too. I met him up in Indianapolis. I was up there cooking at the Colts Grill, Indianapolis Colts Grill, for the Super Bowl and shit up there.
Oh, hey, one second, real quick. Firehawk, you need to explain your emoji, buddy. What are you vomiting over? I didn't hear anything bad in that list. Hey, I'm gonna jump out real quick and refill my drink.
Someone told me the MD doesn't stand for Mad Dog. I told him to drink 3 bottles of it and get back to me.
Yeah, well, it could stand for medical doctor at that point.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, God, Mad Dog? Oh, my God. It's been years since I had that shit. Yeah, I was probably a teen when I had that. I was probably about 16, 17. Wasn't supposed to drink then. Oh, man. All right, now I gotta get an update on this art that is going on. You guys can kill me. I hate you both right now. Now everybody's getting a picture of my forehead now. Yeah, because I gotta like turn my head to look at Mike's a little bit. Oh, you're good. You're good. I got. God damn it!
Yeah, it's coming together.
It truly is.
It's coming together.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of
Jason's too, man. Jesus Christ.
Wow, there's a lot going on in that piece too.
Yeah.
Damn. Very nice.
And then he turns it upside down. Damn you. Hi, Doss. How are you? Yeah, I met up with Travis Doss at the Comic-Con. I know he went down to, was it the Huntington to see you, Jason?
Yeah. What's up, Travis?
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's on here. I met up with him in Lexington. We met up and because he went to go see Eastman twice and Ben Bishop, and what is it? We've seen Shredder there too. A couple other people.
I haven't forgotten about your Last Ronin 4. I know I'm supposed to do a remark on that for you. I haven't forgotten about it, man. If you're listening still, Travis.
Who is it? Oh, Doss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Doss is a good guy, man. He's a really, really good guy. I got him in I try to help him find some stuff and all this, and we started getting really close, and hell, we even play games together now.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So yeah, he's a really, really, really awesome guy. He because I told him that my son was he was like 1% off from getting into the gifted classes.
Okay.
So he needed like a 95 and he scored a 94, and he wanted he ended up giving my son a Last Ronin Sin City of Ben's. It was a 9.6, and it was like the 300. It's one with the moon in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was black and red. And he gave that to my son for him, doing that. I mean, he Ben even did like a big old remark on the back of it and signed it and stuff on the CGC thing on the back of it.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was really nice of Doss. Doss is he's a really, really, really good guy. I gave him some stuff too that he won on a couple of our podcast stuff, and plus one member of Epic Shows. Member of the month for Epic Shows. So
yeah, that's where I met him. I met him on the show.
Yeah, he's a really, really, really good guy.
All the Turtles fans I've met are pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, who's that one guy? Who's that one guy?
He knows who he is.
People were pretty upset about Jenica, though. Oh man!
Wait, what happened?
Oh, just when I did that Jenica cover, I had all kinds of interesting emails.
Oh, yeah. The upset about the idea of
Thank you for ruining my childhood. And I'm like, I did a variant cover, man. I didn't even create this. And if this character's existence in a comic book is enough for you to declare that it ruined your childhood, then I shudder to think what your childhood must have been like for this to be.
Well, I'll put it out there. I thought like the Jenica origin was dumb as fuck.
Well,
I actually like the Jenica origin. I thought it was really neat.
The whole town became mutants and stuff like that, I guess, pretty much, or a bunch of people in town became mutants.
Her origin was the same as the She-Hulk, and it was even dumber. Not that the She-Hulk
has high
dumb.
Taste.
Well, no, I mean, like the She-Hulks worked because it was a blood transfusion from her cousin.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know that.
Getting a blood transfusion from a mutant turtle into a human, turning you into a mutant turtle. I mean, that's just some lazy hackney shit I've ever seen. Oh, Rob's saying he's still pushing for Ben to go to the Big Country Expo.
Yeah, she 100% She-Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. When I saw what her origin was, I'm like, Jesus, they didn't even try to mask it. I mean, they might as well just named her Jennifer. Oh, wait to see how they Frankenstein Venus into. Hey, buddy! Spoilers. All right, since y'all are being, spoilers. Well, you guys aren't doing spoilers, so we can't really talk about Last Ronin. Let's talk about Turtles.
Well, we're not really spoiling anything. I mean,
Jason's being all button-lipped because he won't spoil anything.
No, I'm not either. I'm not spoiling anything either.
I know you got.
Read it and find out for yourself.
What in 2026?
Stop depending on everybody to tell you the story.
What? You want to talk about lazy?
No, I'm saying. I can't get the fucking books. If I had the books, I'd be reading them to you right now.
There is no excuses. I know damn well you got a computer and you can download that shit digitally.
I don't pirate shit. I do not pirate shit.
You can still buy it.
Nah, fuck that. I want a comic book. I don't want a digital. I mean,
okay, go to IDW right now and buy 2, 3, and 4, and then you could go
digitally. Again, I think we just had that conversation.
No, not digitally. Physical copies.
My copies are supposed to be here.
Hey, that's not me that you got to talk to. You got to talk to whoever you're getting them off of.
Hey, Justin, you lurking? You hearing this? We're dragging you, buddy.
Poor Justin.
Poor Justin. Poor Stefan.
I just know the pain of having all that mail to.
I know, yeah. He's up to his fucking.
It's crazy.
Or just listen it to on YouTube. You can do that there. That's what Doss said.
What?
You can listen to it on YouTube.
Listen to what?
But that's pirating.
Oh no, I won't partake. Yeah, if I had 2 years to collect, you're right. I've been waiting 2 years to get my copies.
Cheap.
Not at all, son. Cheap. Whatever. I just choose to spend my money wisely. I'm not going to waste it on this turtle madness.
Look, give me your address and I'll just can buy you some.
No. Because you're not letting Justin off the hook. The longer it takes, the more I get to drag him. But I'll tell you what.
Hey, Justin, Steve, if you're hearing this, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to help. Just let you know, I'm trying to help.
Well, I don't want charity.
I do have extra copies. I can go to my store tomorrow and buy you probably issue 4 and issue 5 right now. I actually got an extra copy of issue 5 right now.
Doesn't help me with 2 and 3. But I'm on IDW right now.
I definitely don't have an extra copy for 2.
No, I'm getting on 2 and 3.
But I can buy one from IDW.
I'm getting around IDW right now. I'm doing it right now, so I don't hear any more of this shit.
See, I got you, Justin. No, man.
Sure, Justin's watching us. I'm not sure if he gets any Wi-Fi where he's at tonight. He's in the dungeon, I think, processing mail. So.
Oh no, he gets it because that's where he does his stream from.
Hey, Rob says he has a stack of all 5 set aside right now. Banco and Einhorn. Oh, you can go into Unknown right now and buy all 5 first prints for $100, and the Ascendants for $100.
And Unknown can gargle my fucking sack for $100.
Hey, God. I'm just putting it out there for you, honey.
Yeah, you just put it right back because I ain't spending $100 for a set of comic books. Fuck that.
I'm hoping I should have my copies this coming week. I might be able to make a few of them available. I don't know how many I'm getting, but might be able to do a couple of remarks for people and stuff, and we'll see how many I get. I know there were some damages with the one set, not too many, but a few. And
which set?
I think there might have been some with the yellow snow. There might have been a few damages. I think not the copies. I don't think I'm getting any damaged copies, but yeah, I think they had that all accounted for. Like Tommy really knows his shit. He does good work. So, but yeah, I'm hoping to get those show up. I get them. I'm lucky because that was a split run between Yellow Snow and Wicked Gator, so I'm actually getting comps from both stores, which is nice. So I should have some ones. I hope. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But anyone who missed,
how many comps do you usually get? Is it just vary from book to book, or
the retailer I'm doing them for? Yeah, like Justin always takes care of me. He always gives me a good 10 or 20 copies of something if I want it. I think I might be getting 10 of these Ronins. I always keep a copy for myself. I send a copy to my mom, and then I got a couple of friends that I don't see that often, so I send them care packages of comics that I've done covers for, and so I might have a couple I can make available with a remark or something like that if people are interested.
Yeah, Firehawk said he loved the remark on the Big Country one you got.
What's that? Sorry?
Oh, Firehawk was saying he loved a remark on my Big Country Ruth Virgin.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, reach out to him.
Those will be interesting to remark on. I'm curious about those. I was lucky the ones that I've done so far because I left myself lots of white space in order to have room to draw something without having to fight against the glossy surface. So hopefully I'll be able to find some tricks. I got all kinds of paint pens and stuff now. I'm fully armed now for any kind of remark surface. But hopefully I'll be able to come up with some cool stuff for the for the number 5s, because both of them are going to be tricky. They're full color. I didn't leave any white space, so they could be a challenge. But life's all about shit.
Yeah, see, I what I plan on doing, because since I already got one of your, I got your issue 1 right now in the CGC, and then I got another one which is my son's. Because if I get one, he has to get one.
I got you.
And then I got, I got
a question for you then. Your son's comes back in a 9.8 and yours is a 9.6. Does that switch?
I don't care. It don't matter to me.
You're
it
a
don't
bigger
matter
man
to me.
than I am. You're a bigger man
because
than I am.
the biggest thing is for me. The biggest thing for me is that even when I pass away, it's all going to him.
Sure.
And
but until that moment,
you know, yeah, it doesn't matter. What mine is, you know, like we're sharing. You know, like he's a turtle collector as much as I am, as a 7-year-old kid, but you know, he wants to get work done from Mike as well. So this is something that he wants to. So, you know, what I plan on doing is when I get all my books together, I'm just going to be like, here, you know, do your thing or get them remarked, and we're going to get them all CGC.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So, you know, that's, you know, like I said, he's a 7-year-old kid, and he understands the value. Like, he's got books upstairs in his room that he doesn't mess with because he knows not to, because, you know, that's cool. He knows that it's worth money. He's also, I mean, the boy has a hell of a savings for a 7-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, that's just how he is. Like I said, he's definitely different than a lot of 7-year-old kids, and you know, I'm happy that he's like that, and as well as he's into turtles too as well, so which is freaking awesome.
Oh yeah,
love it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess it's always hope if you have a kid that they'll be into the same stuff that you're into. I know it's not always the case. I'm trying to think of a couple of examples, but yeah,
that's weird, because if I ever hope I have a kid, I hope he doesn't know me.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping the kid would be into art too, you know, like carry on the family business or whatever, but doesn't seem to have any interest in it, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. That boy, I mean, he wakes up in the morning and he'll sit there and watch turtles. He'll hop on Pluto TV. He'll just sit there and we'll just watch turtles. And hell, I mean, he'll even, like the other day, he was playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan on the PlayStation 4.
Nice.
I mean, he just, you know, I've kind of passed that down to him that, excuse me, you know, he just loves the turtles as much as I do. And, you know, the turtle community has helped me out a lot. You know, like I was going through a bunch of stuff, you know, probably about a year and a half ago. So I mean, you know, it's been a big influence on me too.
Sure,
a lot more lately now, especially with this Ronin thing too. So it's been a big heavy influence on him, and for him to be passionate about it as much as I am. I mean, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know,
that's awesome.
You know, when we went to Lexington, like he knew the significance of meeting Kevin Eastman.
Right.
You know, like I woke him up that morning that we were going to go meet Kevin Eastman. I was like, hey, today's the day, buddy. We're going to go meet Kevin Eastman. Shot up right out of bed. He was ready to go. You know, because he knew he was ready. That's it. That's what he looked forward to. And then, you know, for us to have a picture of him and Kevin Eastman on Kevin Eastman's Facebook, you know, that was awesome, because he ended up giving Kevin Eastman, like, him and my wife built like this, like almost like a totem pole of like the turtle heads with Legos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then he gave that to him, so which I thought was kind of cool. You know, he put that on there and stuff, and you know, it was he knows who Kevin Eastman, he knows who Peter Laird is. You know, he knows the history of it, like, you know. So,
man, I hope I get to meet Kevin Eastman in Montreal. If we go, I'm really hoping I get to meet him. Be awesome. I'm gonna get him to sign my the Turtles role-playing game book, probably, if I get him to sign anything. I don't have any of the original comics, although I do have the original graphic novels, like the collected graphic novels, like the first ones, first publishing there, and the color graphic novels. I got, I think, number 1 and number 3. But I think I'd probably get him to sign the Palladium book. I think that would be more meaningful to me. Because that was some fun stuff. And his drawing style back then was so different. But, that's one of the things I love so much about Eastman is he's such a comic fan himself. And, he... when I saw him doing covers for the Ben Grimm series, I was like the Thing series, the mini that just, Marvel did like in the last, like, I think I remember seeing the first issue of it back in like October or November or something. And I saw that there was a Kevin Eastman cover and how it was just such a huge thrill for him. And I'm reading his post and you can just read this pure fanboy love coming from this guy that so many people revere as an indie god in this business. And there he is finally getting to draw a cover of the Thing and just feeling like like he's in heaven. And I had just such a huge appreciation. I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, I mean, he's I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, he's just, to me, I've met him twice, and he is just such a really, really, really nice guy. I mean, he knows what he has created. I mean, it's just, I don't know, like the way that, like when Courtney was there too, like when I met him, and usually they really don't take a whole lot of pictures because, I mean, there was a 5-hour wait like the day before for his just to go see him. Travis Doss had to wait 5 hours to go see Kevin Eastman in a line. So, it's it's just one of those things where he had to have that moment, with my son and with some other people and all that other stuff. It's just nice that he does stuff. I mean, he's just a really, 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 really nice guy, and I know me and as well as a bunch of other people, like he's just, he's down to earth.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. One of my favorite stories, one of my favorite Kevin Eastman stories that I've heard, there was a small show run by a dude around here. I won't say who he is because it's not a good show, but he ran a show and he invited a ton of comic book legends to this show. Like, I believe Jay O'Barr was there and Bob Camp and just, just some pretty important people to my reckoning in comics. And Kevin Eastman was on the list as well, and invited all these guys to this small Ontario show, and promised them all kinds of wonderful lodgings and all kinds of awesome care for the weekend, and a certain expectation on the rooms that they'd be getting and stuff. And in reality, it was like a rundown college dorm that the guests were all staying at. The rooms were like jail cells. They're small, one single bunk, like really like army barracks style, almost like very, very stripped down, beige painted asylum looking units, basically.
Wow.
And a lot of the guests were really vocal about their unhappiness, about the circumstances, but not Kevin. He just checked it out and threw his bag down on the bed and sat on the bed and was like, damn, this reminds me of when I was in college. This is awesome. And just took a totally different approach and just had an amazing weekend regardless. And I remember hearing that story for someone who was there and organized, helping with the show. And I just thought that was a nice thing to hear, because some of the people weren't real happy about the room situation. And, it's pretty loud on the internet about it, but Kevin was just cool. He was fine with it.
He doesn't forget where he came from.
Yeah.
He's humble, and that's what makes Kevin. I mean, you have tons of artists out there, like big profile name artists out there, and they expect the best of the best. and whatever they throw at Kevin is what Kevin takes.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him a lot different than a lot of big time artists like him. It's just, I don't know. He's different.
Yeah.
To me, he's a lot different than a lot of these other ones that are just, some of them are just stuck up and so on and so forth. Yeah, think they're better.
I think it goes to your head sometimes,
Well, I mean, he understood that he, captured lightning in the bottle one time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Something so massive, and
yeah,
it changed the pop culture.
It
completely.
Did.
Yeah.
It did.
So
he had a major hand in that. That's a. I mean,
but that could easily have gone to his head if he was somebody else. But,
yeah,
because I got to talk to him once on the phone, and I wasn't sure it was him at first. I thought I was being punked, but yeah, it was probably the best experience I had writing comics.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like stories like that. I like hearing about people like that. Yeah, I know he loves Montreal, and I hope I get to meet him there. Be so cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said, man. He's a different kind of. And he's humble. He's down to earth. He's a fan himself.
Yeah, that's, I like that when that fanboy never really dies, and
mm-hmm. I mean, I even asked him about him and Tom Waltz and Ben Bishop getting on to the podcast, and he was just like, "I'm all about it. Let's do it."
Yeah,
just email Courtney, and
shit,
it's crazy.
On the next when we do of this, you got to bring him
in. Right, that'd be nice. I'm still waiting a response, but what's crazy though is that whenever I went there to the Comic-Con, because me and Doss were together, and Courtney looked at me and she was like, "I know you," and I'm like, "Yeah, you liked, because I'm friends with her on Facebook." She's like, and I was like, "Yeah, you liked a post of me and my wife, and my wife's wedding picture, because my wife she had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in our wedding,
right,
like legit, and she had like on her wedding dress down at the very, very bottom, the back end, she had like TMNT material on there, so it had like all the turtle faces and stuff." And she ended up liking that, and she see me in Epic Shows, and I do the podcast with Justin Cooper, and she was like, "That's exactly how I know you," and we got to talk and all this other stuff, but it's just like her knowing who I was awesome to know, but like they're down to earth. They're, like I said, they're humble people. Like everybody on Eastman's team, Courtney, Kevin. Just everybody is they're humble. They're nice people. They're fans to themselves. But you also had to think, without us, they wouldn't be a whole lot either. If we wasn't big fans of it, and they wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So
that's cool.
I've done a lot of shows, and I've seen a lot of celebrities, and it doesn't really I'm like, oh, okay, there's such and such, or that actor or actress, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but it's not until I see Eastman that I get starstruck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I went up to him at Huntsville before the show started on Saturday, mm-hmm. and he was in the back signing some stuff, and I saw Courtney, and I was like, hey, I just want to, I know this is weird, but I just want to give Kevin a copy of Bounty Bullfrog #1. And she's like, oh, yeah. And she went behind the curtain because he was signing some books. And she's like, Jason Flowers is here. And he's like, he wanted to give you this book. He's like, oh, cool. And then he's like, tell him to sign it, because I didn't even realize I didn't sign it. So
cool, man.
Just something that simple, just like blew my mind that like he's like asking me to do that. So
that's really cool.
But yeah, every time I meet him, I always, I don't know why, I just freeze up. Like, I guess just because of the impact he really and I love Peter. Don't get me wrong, Peter's just as important to me for the Turtles as Eastman is, but I've just followed more of Eastman's, I guess because Eastman's put more of his self out there. Peter seems a little more reserved about
he's a much older
his private life. Say what?
He's a much older guy than Kevin as well.
Yeah. He's like about 10 or 15 years older than Kevin. And it just always though. It just, I relate to him more. I love the other books even that he's done, like Melting Pot and the Zombie War, and I just read one. It was like the title's escaping me. It's the Fistful of Blood. Him and Simon Bisley made, which is really cool. It's like a cowboy vampire alien thing, but I just love all of that, and so he always resonates really well with me.
You guys heard about that Biz and Buzz thing that's happening?
Yeah.
It's an animated thing that's going to be kind of like loosely based on the friendship of Kevin Eastman and Simon Bisley. And it's these two little animated characters, Biz and Buzz, and it's just them getting into, I guess, all kinds of trouble or whatever. It looks like a fun little cartoon. I can't remember where I saw it. I don't know if it was Bleeding Cool or I saw an article shared about it, but yeah.
Well, it's based off of this comic strip that they did.
Okay.
Where's that? Where it's just like right here, and I'm gonna punch this phone. But it's based off this comic strip of their adventures. Like they just kind of created this wacky, over the top kind of thing years ago, and I guess they're getting it made into some sort of animation. But yeah, it's really cool looking.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Thumping Guts, it's another great one. Him and Bisley worked on Zombie War. Yeah, all that stuff.
Good buddy.
Great stuff.
Man.
Getting there.
I'm not gonna lie, the red really makes it pop.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I like drawing on colored paper sometimes. You start to add like the little highlights. They really pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that
Swamp Thing you did.
Flowers, man. Good God, man. Murderer. Make sure you get your pinky up there.
Yeah.
You know they're talking about another Austin Powers movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You just.
I'm hoping that conversation. I'm hoping that conversation is we shouldn't. That's how they should be. That's how they should be talking about
it. On Netflix now, called The Pentaveret.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Characters or something in that as well, and I don't know. I'll give it a try. I mean, Mike Myers is a local boy to me, so he's kind of a local hero around here. So we have to gotta support him.
I mean, I think he's very funny.
I love anything Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Oh, even the Love Guru.
Well, I haven't seen that one, so actually.
Okay, yeah. That's gonna test your love.
Lock it, break the pickle. Dickle.
That's gonna test your love for Michael Myers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like him. I think it's funny. It just the third movie just killed the franchise for me. It was just so.
Oh,
bad.
come on now, you know Jessica Alba.
Oh, Goldfinger, come on! Or I like
Gold member.
Dude,
it was fucking toothless. It was fucking toothless. I mean, let's rehash
Danny
the jokes.
DeVito.
No, sorry. Goldmember was toothless. It was a boring 90 minutes of rehashed jokes, but not as funny.
I love God. I like where he puts his legs up between his head.
Yeah.
And he's eating.
I think So I Married an Axe Murderer is my favorite.
That's a great one. That's one of the best ones.
Yeah. Hidden the
I love the Wayne's World movies too, of course. But...
Yeah. The first one. The second one.
Oh, the second one's good.
Second one's a cash grab. And you can always tell when a movie is a cash grab because they don't take enough time to actually write new material. I mean, Wayne's World 2 should just be, hey, remember that joke from the first movie? Hey, remember that joke from the first movie? Here it is again. Oh, hey, remember that joke? Here it is again.
Party time. Excellent.
I mean, the fact that they're, most SNL skits that become a movie, tend to be bad. But the first Wayne's World worked. And then, they just, the second one was.
Night of the Roxbury was pretty good.
Oh, Christ. You really want me to kill your fucking feed? Oh, God damn you, Jay.
See, that was like right when I was like at that age of loving Saturday Night Live. So for me, it definitely hit.
Broke the window again.
Oh yeah, gosh, I'm gonna just have a fucking hemorrhage over this.
What is love?
I'm afraid to say anything about MacGruber because Robin might be in the feed.
MacGruber.
Oh man, MacGruber is my favorite.
No, MacGruber's one of those that I actually like. That
movie is amazing.
I love the movie. I hated every SNL skit, but I love the movie. I love the movie.
Awesome.
Yeah, the whole Val Kilmer.
The movie was great.
Yeah, it was bizarre because normally I like an SNL skit, but I hate the movies based on them. But that was a reverse on that one. I haven't seen the
no taste in movies.
Yeah, I haven't watched the TV show either.
Oh, we are not going down that path, son.
What did he say?
He said I have no taste in movies.
Oh my God, you're missing out.
Oh, it's about to get lit now. Here we go.
I'm getting a little lit. Go get another drink.
Yeah. I'm drinking my Moscow Mule kick. It's a Moscow Mule, but with jalapenos.
On a stick?
Pretty much. You didn't like goddamn right I didn't like Coneheads. Coneheads movie was just dumb.
What the f*** is wrong with you?
Good.
No, the movie was awful.
The movie was great. I loved it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chris Farley? Come on now.
Okay, first off, I'm not a Chris Farley fan. I did not think he was that good.
Oh, you are shunned.
You forgot who controls the feed. yeah. Travis got my back coming from Eric that used an electric smoker. That's right, Travis. Oh, okay.
You definitely ain't getting the second VA TMNT second VA test, asshole.
All right, I'm gonna take probably a very unpopular stance here. Blues Brothers, categorically a bad movie.
It wasn't my favorite.
It's a bad movie. If you look at as far as a movie goes, it's it is about 30 minutes of story with 63 minutes of filler. Car chase, musical numbers. It's like, again, it was one of those, from almost the beginning, a fun concept of a Saturday Night Live sketch that they tried to stretch out into a movie.
I don't know how much I want to know you anymore, Stefan.
Okay, I will fall back.
You're making my brain hurt right now. Like, hey, I'm sorry, but Chris Chris Farley? How can you not? How you ever watch SNL, right? Please tell me you did. Old SNL.
I used to. Yeah, I used to.
Okay, so you didn't like living in a van down by the river?
Motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's the thing with that. The first time, fucking fantastic. But that was the era of Saturday Night Live where they would just we got something funny, so let's beat that fucking one-trick pony to death. Church Lady, Hans and Franz, all that bullshit. Out the gate, fucking great. By the fact that you would see it every week almost was just like, come on, you've got nothing left. You're fucking and you're destroying what you created. So
okay, let me ask you this: was you a In Living Color kind of person? Did you like that show?
Love the first 3 seasons of In Living Color was gold.
Yeah.
After starting with the 4th season, when they lost a lot of their writers, you could tell because some of them jumped to Mad TV, and that's why Mad TV came out of the gate so strong. But yeah, I loved In Living Color. Like 3-4 seasons. Same with Mad TV.
Okay. I kind of like you now.
I'm glad I redeemed myself.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but Fire Marshal Bill was probably
again a great character that they beat to death.
Yeah, they did beat that one. Beat that one to death.
Any character that has a catchphrase. Like I loved his Venus.
Yeah.
Venus.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, real quick. Travis jumped in with one of the greatest. I don't want to say it's underrated, but it kind of feels like it's an underrated movie, but it's a great movie. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah.
Fucking that's awesome flick. Great flick, but somehow I always feel like it's underrated, but I know it's not. It's just because it's Coen Brothers, it's kind of almost feels low key. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Let's go back to the sketch comedy. It's like
sketch comedy.
Mad TV. Did you guys watch Mad TV?
I watched it.
Like I remember watching it. I don't remember much of it, though.
Okay, so the first season,
that one with Stewart. Stop.
Yeah,
Stewart. Stop. They beat that one to death too, though.
Yeah, exactly. But one of the best.
Beat that one to death.
One of the best things they ever did on television, and like they took so much heat for it. David Herman did Fox Mulder, and I'm blanking on the actress who did Scully, but they were doing an X-Files thing. And they fucking hit the room with a black light, and there was just cum everywhere. And of course, it was just, and of course, Mulder's going down the path, and of course, it's alien stuff. And Scully's trying to convince him that it's just basically this fucking janky ass hotel. And of course, he's like, "It's aliens, Scully. It's aliens."
That is so wrong.
Oh, but the fact that he got away with that joke, it was just so. Yes, that's what it was. It was the triple X-Files. That's what it was. Oh my god, I laughed so fucking hard at that. It was so great.
Rob saying that. Yeah, it was a triple X-Files. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Rob did. Yeah. Oh my god,
shit,
so good. And it was like that, like Mad TV for the first 2 seasons was just punching you in the face with every joke they could. It was so good. And then they became toothless as well. But I'll never forget the triple X-Files when they hit the black light. Oh my god!
Good characters, that show.
Mm-hmm.
Are you an Adam Sandler fan? Please, I'm kind of curious about this one.
Hit and miss. Like he's funny, and his earlier stuff was great. Like I guess it would have to be like I would have to take it movie by movie type thing.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. I mean, like his earlier stuff, yes. Now we're talking like Jack and Jill, fucking disaster. I did like Grown Ups. I like 1 and 2.
I never saw those. It just didn't fit,
okay,
like,
those are good. I mean,
I think I'm not the audience. I'm not the audience for it. So,
yeah, but
didn't appeal to
the grown-ups, like, to me, it kind of brought me back to my childhood in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, reuniting with, you know, some of my friends back in my hometown. You know, that's just I like that one, but like some of his other stuff, I mean,
I actually like some of the stuff he's producing that he's not necessarily in. Like Wrong Missy. Wrong Missy was great.
Oh my god, fucking raunchy as hell. Loved it.
But David Spade fucking slayed in that. Just awesome.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I see. That's what I don't get about you right now, because right now I'm kind of disappointed in you because you like David Spade, but you didn't like the fucking David Spade and Chris Farley combo.
No. Like we didn't go down the path.
They were fucking two peas in a pod, dude.
Again,
what the fuck?
And again, that's fine. He did two movies, Tommy Boy and
Black Sheep.
Might as well have been Tommy Boy 2.
Yeah.
Because it's the same fucking movie, just different. So again, but we didn't get down that path. I like Tommy Boy. Black Sheep is just Tommy Boy 2. So it's, pointless.
Did you ever watch Beverly Hills Ninja?
Yep. I love that one.
That's a good one.
I tried. But I couldn't get through it.
I mean, just for stupid, ridiculous fun.
It's the same reason why I don't like Billy Madison.
Hey, you want to hear a stupid fact about that movie though? Beverly Hills
yeah,
Ninja?
I love factoids of movies. Go on.
Okay, so the guy that played Shredder in TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze, Chris Farley landed on him in that movie. He was in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it?
Stupid fact. Yeah.
That's cool though.
Oh, Edward J.R. Adams is loving your piece, Jason. Oh, absolutely love Airheads. That's in my monthly rotation.
Oh my god, that's a good one. But it's been such a long time since I seen that one.
Watch it again. It's in my monthly rotation.
That's good.
Are you a Pauly Shore fan?
I like Encino Man and I like Biodome.
Encino Man and Biodome are great.
Oh, I love you now.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
No Son-in-Law?
Oh,
Jury Duty?
No. Son-in-Law is solid. Jury Duty, no. In the Army,
In the Army?
Army kind of ruined his shit, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but like, I forgot about Son-in-Law. Son-in-Law is up there too. That's it.
Son-in-Law, man.
Yeah. Biodome, I have to say, call me weird, whatever you want. I don't care. Biodome is by far my favorite movie of all time.
Hey, really? I'll say Biodome's so good, I like Stephen Baldwin in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Viva los Biodome. Free mahi mahi. Free mahi mahi. Oh man, I kid you not. I watched that movie for probably about 3 to 4 years straight, and I probably watched it between 2 to 3 times a day. I'd wake up, I start it, and then I'd fall asleep to it or something. But I fucking watched the shit out of that movie. And I always think about the safety dance. You could dance if you want to. Love it. Yeah, Andy Dick did suck, I have to admit. Yeah.
Oh no, Andy Dick sucks.
Andy Dick's the worst.
Yeah, that's just a blanket. That's just a blanket statement.
Yeah.
See, I didn't mind him on News Radio though. I thought he was pretty funny on News Radio.
News Radio is by far like the second best TV show for me ever, and it is that
I gotta go get a drink. Perfect
storm because it made Joe Rogan funny. It made Andy Dick funny.
Yeah.
Everybody was at their top.
Well, Phil Hartman was amazing.
Phil Hartman's just a god amongst men at the time.
Yeah, Phil Hartman can't be topped.
But no, Andy Dick sucks is just a blanket statement. He doesn't need a qualifier. He's just, trigger alert. He's a cunt that I can't wait for him to taste his own blood. I want him dead so fucking quick.
Oh my god!
I love that John Lovitz
and I
shit out of him too.
I say that with no jest. If I heard right now that Andy Dick died, I would be jumping up in my chair saying about time.
If it wasn't for him, we'd have Phil Hartman still, man. There was
exactly.
He played a role in the death where he wants to admit it or not. And
he doesn't shy away. I mean, this is why John Lovitz is a hero of mine too, because he beat the living shit out of Andy Dick in a restaurant.
Wait a minute. So what did he do with the Phil Hartman death thing? I don't know about this.
He basically was the one who supplied.
He got his wife back on.
I understand that Phil Hartman's wife had all kinds of issues, and she's the one who eventually shot him. And she was kind of getting clean, and I think Andy brought some drugs into the house and got her started again. And during one of these, it was like a bad day. Drug supplied by Andy Dick, which led her to a situation where, she put everyone in danger and ended up killing Phil Hartman. So
yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he had a part in that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why when John Lovitz was unfortunately contracted to be still on radio with him, but would not be on set at the same time as Andy.
No,
so you won't see them on scene together. And then they're at a restaurant, and Andy Dick was under the influence and leaned over and whispered in Lovitz's ear, saying, "You're next."
Yeah, made some joke like that. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. So Lovitz excused himself from the table, walked Andy Dick into the bar where Andy Dick was, and beat the ever loving shit out of him.
Yeah.
No way.
And everybody in the bar said they didn't see a thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I like John Lovitz too. He's awesome.
John Lovitz is an underrated genius.
Yeah.
Like my favorite thing of his, I mean, there's so many good things of his. But my favorite thing of him is the animated series, The Critic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, The Critic. I still watch that.
Incredible. I do too. I fucking absolutely love that.
Incredible show.
It stinks.
Yes. Buy my book. Buy my book.
Yeah. Amazing show.
That's one of my favorite ones. That was the one with the girl who was trying to kill him, right?
Yeah, it was the Misery, the Stephen King story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of they're doing that. Yes, Rob funny. Said because I am Jay Sherman. Yeah, it stinks. Yes. Oh shit!
Rob just cuts to the core of it, eh?
Nope. Yeah, he ain't beating around the bush. So Tim was asking me earlier if there's going to be any auctions tonight. I know we discussed it. So we don't have any auctions through the show, but Jason, you were saying earlier that you have a couple of covers still or something that you could do remarks for.
Here. While this is drying. Probably drawing one right now, but I still have copies of my variant with TMNT Collector. Shout out to Rich Horn. So I still have copies available on my website, which is see if it'll focus. It's just jasonflowersart.bigcartel.com. And yeah. Still have copies of this one. I was part of another one where it was 12 different artists on it. Kevin Eastman was one of them, and we each did like a different panel for it. But I sold all the ones I had available for that one.
Sorry, are you just selling that as is, or are you selling it with remarks?
So I have these are 25 on my website, and then I have remark options or just unsigned or signed copies available.
All right, cool. But, nope, Firehawk already got one. So,
sweet.
Yep. Yeah, so if anybody is interested in getting those, go to jasonflowerarts.bigcartel.com. Now, while we're doing this, I'll put a little, I'll work on getting a little tag on the screen for you. Mike, what about you? You got anything, buddy?
Nothing for auction today. No, just the piece you're looking at here. And
oh no, just that piece.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Oh no, that seems terrible. That's a terrible piece. Auction off.
It's so small.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said.
So it's a good size. Yeah.
Oh, you have tiny hands.
I do have tiny hands. I do have little munchkin hands, but that's how
those hands make you a lot of money, though, brother.
It's how I slip out of the handcuffs so easily. When the time when I find myself in that situation. But yeah.
No, they both look amazing, though. My God.
I think it's gonna look.
Yeah, I hate you both for your talent, by the
way. Well, there we go. This way. I'm trying to get my camera figured out here. But yeah, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see more of the whole picture, maybe.
Yeah, it's looking awesome.
Thanks.
Where are you using like color pencil on?
Yeah, so I started out with colored pencil just to kind of plot. Like I used a white charcoal pencil to sketch this down first because you can erase the white charcoal very easily, and then I used white pencil crayon just to kind of lay in the shredder. So that when I went over the wash, I used a black watercolor paint after that, and I went over top of the pencil crayon. But of course, the pencil crayon is kind of plasticky, so it kind of comes to the surface. So it kind of gave me a bit of a silverish kind of base, and now I can go in with more white pencil crayon and maybe some white paint, and actually bring out some stronger, more reflection highlights.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do something with the background though too. Even just some spots of wash here and there, just something. I'm not really sure yet. I might tape down an edge for the if someone wants to frame this or whatever. I might tape down a nice edge, and then I can kind of work some washes in from the edge. But yeah, something like that. I think it's gonna turn out all right. I wasn't sure how the green was gonna work on this red paper, but it seems to be working okay.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it
really complements it.
Kind of pop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like it really fucking pops. Oh. It really does. It really pops out. I mean, it's just
something nice about working on the toned paper. You can work back and forth with black and white, so it's kind of nice.
So if I leave the stream right now,
nope.
Can I?
Nope. I've had Justin ask that question way too many times. No.
I don't like you now. Oh, I forgot to ask you, Seven. Have you ever watched Pauly Shore's Dead?
Like when it first came out, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Was that a show?
No, it was a
movie.
It was a movie.
Yeah.
And we're talking low budget.
Yeah. I mean, like
he probably spent maybe between $5,000 to $10,000.
He did it on a camcorder. Yeah. Type thing,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like Blair Witch level of production value.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. It was rough.
Was it meant to be like a found footage, like murder story kind of thing, or a like Blair Witch in that way, or was it just filmed?
Just a low budget flick where he's trying to remind people that he's still alive. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. I love Pauly. I really, really do. Like, I love Pauly Shore. Like, Pauly Shore is, I don't know. I guess you could say he's like one of my favorite comedians in a sense.
Hey, he's a comedian?
Well, in bio, whatever you want to call it, he kind of is. He does stand up. You know that.
He does.
I hope you know that. Yeah, he does stand up. Okay.
He was like the Laugh Factory or something, right?
Yeah, he does all kinds of stand up everywhere, but like I don't know, I just liked his persona in his movies and how he is. It just, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
like him.
Yeah, Encino Man's one of my favorite flicks. So.
Oh yeah, Encino Man is awesome.
It's great. It's one of the
great movie. To be honest with you, I just watched that not too long ago.
Nice.
I remember I had roommates in college that just watched that and Biodome nonstop.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah,
that was me. But that was the days where I was smoking a lot of pot too. So,
well, guys, I didn't realize
it anymore. But
it is almost 10 p.m. I did not realize how late it was.
Hey, time flies when you're having fun, sunshine.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
So what we'll do, like we have in the past, we'll give the guys, till tomorrow to finish up their pieces. If they need a little longer, we'll let everybody know on the page. We'll start the auction and we'll run it through.
My cameras.
I'm sorry, what, Mike?
Monday afternoon or Monday night kind of thing for this one?
Yeah. Like, if you guys need a little longer to finish, obviously we'll postpone it, but it'll run through Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'll probably put another hour or so in tonight. I think I'll be done after that. I'm just going to figure out what I'm doing for the background, but yeah, should be good. Yeah.
Oh, Jason, your camera.
Whoever gets these.
Yeah.
Here we go. He took the duct tape off.
I tapped it. That was a mistake I made. Oh shit.
We're going down, folks. We're going down.
Oh no. No, both of them are fucking killer pieces, man. Like,
yeah, they were great.
Fucking truly are. Can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah, once I get a good scan, because my camera's messing up, and
yeah, we'll wait to get the scan before we post it.
I promise it looks better than it does.
No, I'm sure it looks great, dude. It's awesome.
Man,
it's awesome.
How do you make blurry art? I'm just God.
It's a skill.
Blurry, engaged.
All right, everybody. Well, again, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and we will, like I said, we'll post this up by tomorrow afternoon. We'll get it going through Monday, and we'll see. Actually, before I forget, oh shit, almost forgot. So we are on our every other week schedule, but we will be back next week for a special tags to help promote Troy and Brenda's little Kickstarter. So it's going to be. Yeah, so it's going to be a short from 7 to 9 next Saturday, and we'll have Brenda and Troy on with us, and Justin will be back because he wants to host that one. So it'll help promote their Kickstarter, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks. I forget what it is. Oh, I think it's mullets. I think in 2 weeks we're doing our mullets.
Nice.
So our mullet superheroes, and I'm hoping, I don't want to say it yet, but I think we have a special guest host on that one too. So, but everybody else, thanks for being here tonight. And we'll see everybody next week.
All right.
Have a great evening.
Happy early Mother's Day to everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Get your mother a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic.